Akwaba. My name is Captain Novin Dako. Akwaba next Saturday. So if you're here, thank you for being here. And yes, you are there. So thank you. Tell others that we are here. And thank you for taking your time to be here. Okay. We join here. Maybe I will hear free. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And then share our leverage. Building together those in Ghana and those abroad. Yow, Akwaba, yauna, go everybody be. Okay, so Akwaba, Yokoya de Kakrenti late. So thank you for coming. All right. And so baby are here free, no my baby are free. Michael and Danny, yes, Richard Brefo, Isaac, Michael, Yeminge, Johnny Light from UK, Eric Ankra, Hussein, UDE. Okay. The baby are here free, no, I'm going to catch your baby. I have an here free. Walk Roberto. Walk Roberto. Hefa and we have free. Yes, so see Ghana, maybe what in crime. Ghana, may one of so the baby who free piano boy money will be so free or stra. I say do. Now me gas about Ghana. Okay. To our we have free piano. Maybe have free or so free Brentford, England, Rubin. Okay, Rubin. Qatar, or say Abuaje. Benedict Bibiani. Joshua Bodi, watching from Taifa Burkina, yes, Taifa Burkina, or higher from England, and upon somewhere Japan, a Brit, okay, Sylvester, Peters, Bukuasi, okay, to maybe I should be an army atunka, like I go for to say, so you can share it so that we know those who have joined us, and that can be a chim. Achim Enyinasin. Okay, we so free Ireland. Okay. Enyi Chado Ketkos Kofodia Courage Eyako Fiagbe. Kwesi Abrahams also free New York. Bon. Wow. So we have a lot of network. We have people watching us from almost everywhere. Obviously here I don't from Akwatia in the eastern region. Wow. Watching you from Ajuafua western region, Bia district, western north region, Bia district. More our old free here. But quite Anuan Quanta. Okay, but quite Anuan Quanta. YBM Robert also have free Spain. Okay, Salome free Sechi. Salome Sechi from Belgium, Abna Getia. Mr. Abna but I'm back to Austria. I was in Ghana. Okay, oh, I saw Castle Beba Seminalo. See my home. And okay, so we'll be our happy our journey. I'm here, baby. I will be hey, Kojo Asamoah, so here free Moscow, Moscow in Yagro. Okay, Jobin, Emmanuel Kwabna was also here free Tantra here. Okay, life, and Clan Quanta. In Krahaya now, Edinburgh, Daniela Donko, Edinburgh. So, and the topic now is leverage, building together those in Ghana and those abroad. That's why I'm asking this question. Where are you watching from? South Africa, a bit my just will be so tia broach so think crime. So Kufia say baby I will be ano or see it me now. I mean ya dream say you say no. I say intimate can dream and no ma here. No ma be my mind upon any it looks like divisions in the also. And there was a time cramming TBB. Say, you know, Omoka said before the America need those areas. No, do her airport to credit to make catch us all. Nkofona omoye mabusa for numbers almost some years ago. No, Okoha catch us all Mompema Sentimamonko. And there was also a program teaching them, say, yes, also Africans, Yempoma Inti Ushia, said the Obia Wama Africa da. Na what you want so dia or doing say oh no penasem now crying out on. It's part of the strategy that these guys used. Dauda Japan. Okay, so we have to understand why we still think that working together. So you see, even up to date, your prominent people in our societies here. Okoye bibi or Ghana or just say before they intimate and come on normal. Intimate come and ye hey. Inti udisika kra ba obeka say hey in crofo the ombedusika. So penny no do any no. I go so cast and papa. Because when him says you be anymore, it's a cabo. The papa couldn't be near the money. So I did be a and it's obedient a horn de banado a horn de bamuya. But obi who say a church to our broches is here a catcher of Ghana dear will be quack or ya juma ye. Bedusika. Ghana phone cannot correct. Because so ye should be free baby because we Ghana near. These are all part of the programming. We are just reflecting the programming. It's not the character of our people, but the programming. What we've been conditioned to easily identify and accept and affirm that we told you so. This is your people. This is who we are. This is how we behave. So, and the cancer say, "Yentimin kamomu nye bibia." Then a better thing say a bit my changing, and I say a bit my true baby a yekono. If you can come together and build, in spite of all groups, they have their problems. You think the Chinese are together? You think the Europeans are together? You think the Arabs are together? You think all these other people are together? Some of the fierce, some of the most dangerous fights is among them. Okay, but they don't describe themselves as people who don't work together. But yeah, they are mere tiase. Into where Nigerian, where Togolese, where you why. So into Kobebiana, you are over, hype to be, alert and to look for what they condition you to look for. So we have to use our leverage. And our leverage is if you can come together, not as a group or not everybody. I'm not talking of, let's say, the 1.3, 1.5 billion people in Africa or the 30 million people in Ghana coming together. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking of you and another person working together. 3, 4, 5 people coming up with an idea and knowing how to come together and work as a people. That's what we are talking about. Maybe Utia Brochre will be Sotekana. You have the person knows something, you know something, coming together to work. We are assuming that some people easily come together to work. They have to deal with everything that we also have to deal with, but they still decide to work together. But yeah, and these are the things that these are some of the things that we have to diffuse. These are some of the things that we have to destroy. These are some of the things that we have to bring down, so that at least we will be aware, even if you don't work together with everybody, at least whenever you come together to work with somebody, you will know the dynamics and the importance of why we have to find a way to work together. So, thank you for taking your time to be here. Yesterday, we had a very good time. We had online training on sales. There was a sales training yesterday. It was a paid one, and we enjoyed ourselves. And it's only be if you want a copy, you can send us a message, and we will give you the recorded version of it. It was a seminar, and we had over 100 and something people who participated in it. One of the key things for success in anything is knowing that you have to continually upgrade your knowledge and train yourself. You really have to find time to invest in yourself, especially if you want to become successful in your career, in your profession, in your business, in your finances, in your family, anything that has to do with life. You have to constantly upgrade yourself. You should never be tired. You should never be tired putting value in yourself, especially knowledge, because the knowledge deficit is very high. Knowledge deficit is very high. So we have to constantly upgrade ourselves. And the things that we deal with, the structures of wealth, the structures of prosperity, the structures of power, global wealth, global prosperity, Africans, those structures were not built for us. As a matter of fact, we were sacrificed for those structures. And so if you want to succeed as an African, those structures are not there to support you. So you must have extra energy, extra intelligence, extra knowledge for you to compete, or at least for you to build something for yourself and for your family and for your people. So we are the ones that have to constantly equip ourselves and build ourselves as a people. And say, well, when you're and you because be support if you're not aware. But this time you should know that these systems that they have created that we live in, this world system that they have created that we live in, we are the ones that they sacrifice for their prosperity. And so if you want to go to where the prosperity is, you must be double equipped. You must be very much prepared. You must be way ahead of them, of the competition, of the system. Other than that, you will just be average or be poor and frustrated all your life. Have you not seen it? You look around, have you not seen it? Is it just because the Africans are stupid? No. Some people were born on the mountain, so they can brag with height. And some people are digging themselves from the depth, So when you see them make any progress, you should actually applaud them for that, So if you are put at a very high height, you are not. You're just there, and most of these guys that we hail, the system, they started from a very top level, So it's not because they're intelligent, and so we have to understand some of these things, so that he bet me. So today, want to join here. Control be say Ohio books. This is perspective how to develop the mindset to start and build your business. It's a good book. You should get them. It's on Amazon Kindle. You can have a hard copy there, a soft copy. You can also have them printed in Ghana. We actually post them anywhere in the world that they accept post. This is Streamline, how to teach yourself money, how to teach yourself money. This is resilience. It is, you have to be tough and strong African. You cannot be weak. You can't just think that things will just fall anyhow. It is never true. You've got to fight to be successful. This is unlimited opportunities. If you don't see opportunities in Ghana, you're blind. If you don't see opportunities in Africa, you're blind. You must see the opportunities, the leverage that you have in Africa. So if you're not seeing that, it means that your education is wrong. If you don't see a prosperity in Africa, and you only hear of the programming that they have, you are just reflecting the programming, then you are still not, you have still not diffused the programming. This is African advantage, and this is in financial intelligence. And this other one is our newest book, Financial Freedom. And to win be a baby, it's good to invest in knowledge. The good thing about our books, we didn't write them for the system. We wrote them for us, because those systems were not built for us. So you could be reading all those other books written by those who were staged at a very high, level, and it's like a rich man's son trying to teach you how to become, trying to teach the poor person how to become the rich man's son, not the man who became rich out of poverty. His grandchildren who didn't work anything, enjoying prosperity, teaching you who you are still struggling with a lot of things. They are teaching you how to become prosperous, and that is what is happening. If you're reading a lot of these books from these countries, the things that we have to deal with, you don't have to deal with it at all. So they can put something there, you can be inspired, which is okay, but really, they really have no clue what we deal with as a people. They have no understanding of the troubles that we deal with as a people. So you really have to have the fundamentals right before you can even understand. Or even put into practice some of the things that they write. And so if the system, because success really is a system thing, it's an environmental thing. Success really is an environmental thing, and it's over half of the percentage. If the environment is right, you're just bound to be successful. Just like a young girl around 15 years without any father, mother, orphan, it's likely that that girl will have complications in life, will meet a lot of challenges. But if the parents are there and they have money at least, and they are together, that girl can be guided, and can easily have a smooth life. There are complications of the other girl would not be the same. It's just like a young man without any parent who would have to go through life all by themselves. Likely that by the time that they are 16, 17, they will be so much. They would have experienced so much. Why? Because there was no environment created for them to be successful. But if you look at any young man who just pays attention a little, with parents who maybe have their house, car, educated, life will be that much easy for them. And this will be and he didn't create the fundamentals, a lot of these countries and their businesses. The systems that have been set, they promote them. So we have to come up with our own systems as well. And one of it is us working together, knowing how to work together as a people, knowing how to work together as a people, and disabusing all the wrong information that we've been given, that have been given to us. The fact that we experience them does not mean that those are the reality. So we need to learn how to work together in business, in anything that creates wealth. We have to learn how to accommodate each other and work together. Because you know something, another person knows something. You have a network. Somebody else has another thing. If you come together, if you find a way to come together, that's why any platform that is bringing our people together to create wealth, build businesses, agriculture, real estate, trading, industries, any platform that is trying to promote our people coming to create wealth through these instruments, those are platforms that we must promote. Any platform that is created to promote knowledge sharing and skill, and technology, innovation, funding, any platform of that sort, we must encourage and promote those as well. So we must find a way to share our knowledge. We must find a way to share our expertise, our skills, the things that we know. We must find a way to share everything that will make all of us or every one of us successful. So if you know something, we must find a way to work together with ourselves. And the thing is that we must also know, and then now go through the processes to accept these ones. Because I need that to know. We say me, my because me Ghana need that. Obiso ya brand also there be on the okwa bitim kra tim kasa me kwa abrochire me pese me tra Ghana for mukura I say troni in feku friends say konkonsankwa tim dia me ti abrofum so obiso guys tim kasa me pese me Nigeria ni bi abekasa. I don't want to get close to anybody. I just want to be alone. I don't want trouble. And a lot of our people don't know that the moment you are in that, it means that you're staged to struggle. So we have to deal with the difficulties, but the core principle of us finding a way to work together is very key, especially those who live outside the continent and those who live on the continent, Ghanaians who live outside Ghana and Ghanaians who live here. In this our business. Now, when we these are the things that we have to discuss. Maybe somebody has some money somewhere. Yesterday, Odishaba was talking about that. Oh, baby, what they back name in Amaka Boma Juma. Remember when in too much, don't become so wise. And there are principles that we must all hold on to if we want to work together and promote ourselves and promote our country. There are principles that we must hold dearly. In order for you to qualify, to partner, to work together, there are things that we must understand. And these things, we must not compromise them. One of it is we should know that something happened to the Africans. And so our psyche, our mindset, and the difficulties that we deal with in this life, they have psychological effect on us. So many of our people, unless they start to read their history and build and rebuild their consciousness and their own self-image and self-identity and self-acceptance, they will have problem trusting they themselves and even having problem trusting our own people. And so if they have not corrected that, you see that they are very much paranoid against Africans and against their own people and against their own country and against their own political leadership. So if you have not dealt with that, anytime you open your mouth, You are waiting for a day that an angel will come and rule Ghana. Then you will come to Ghana. And before that, other than that, you don't see anything good in Ghana. You meet a lot of people who live outside, Ghanaians, Africans, Nigerians, Kenyans, who would boldly say that there's nothing good in Africa. Never turn your eyes there. Never look for anything. I'm not going there again. The people there's no future for the country because all of them are very dishonest people. They are wicked people. Your politicians are wicked, selfish. They don't care about anybody. Those kind of things. It means that you have not dealt with yourself. These are symptoms of a people who have been overcome by the structures that have sought to destroy our people. If anybody is in that state, you cannot work with that person. If anybody is in that state of thinking, you can't work with that person. If anybody, and they express that with the negativity, with the hopelessness that they express in Africa. If they have that, you can't work with them. So there are things that you must qualify in order for how we are branded. Jumana be be flow approaches of person investing in your business. Look out for these things. Has the person overcome? Has the person been healed of the negativity, of the paranoia, of the pessimism against Africans, our leaders, and even the continent as a whole? If that person is talking and is raising all these other people, if that person is in that state, it's not a person who you can build anything with, because they have not healed themselves, they have not built themselves, they are not awake, they have not corrected the things that they have been through. Because by the time that the African goes through this kind of religion and systems and education, the African would have to have another education for them to have their humanity back. The African that you can depend on is the African who has their humanity back. And so many of our people don't have that. They can replace that with their degrees and their religion. But as their humanity in terms of their Africanness, it's not right. And so you will see them. They can be big organizational leaders, political leaders, religious leaders, academia, huge people, big business people. But when you listen to them and the things that they describe, the words that they use to describe the Africans, you know that this one has not gone through the process. It's not gone through. He's not healed. Therefore, if that person, if he has all the money and they invest in you, they will not express positivity to you. They will not have much hope in you. They're actually expecting you to steal, to lie to them, and they're looking out for that. And such people, I dare say that they are not the people that you should work together with. They are not those that you should work together with. And so they should be healed. You should see an African who is very much comfortable to be an African, and who does not see Africa as poor, Africa as backward, and Africans as unintelligent. You must not see that. Because just about the last 50 years, these white people were saying that the Africans were no full human beings. And a lot of them still believe it. And this kind of thinking have affected a lot of the things that we read. And so many of our people, even though they look like us, they still think as these other guys. They still think as these other guys. And so James Hagena, I just question Bruno person this Cabrel. Now or James when you need backward. The only difference is that this one looks like you. But actually, as a matter of fact, or James wouldn't answer into wow. They don't see you as somebody who is as intelligent and qualified, and who they have to learn from. No, they think that they have to come in and teach you. They have to come in and hold your hand. They have to come in and polish you. They have to come in and lift you up. If anybody thinks like that, you don't partner with them. You can do something with them, but not on a serious partnership that can create wealth and prosperity. They must see you as equal. They must see you as somebody who is worthy of equity, who has intelligence, and who is worthy of respect and dignity. The words that they use for you. And so it's not just about you coming together to partner. Partner with people who have gone through this, who have been healed. This is China in this one, obey your business, no dreams, or eventually obey your business, not for himself. And I didn't talk about it. He said, you know, obey. Now just all call one on one. The homo brother equary, our in we just all the office coming away the way here in Inti. And as I offer about one actually polish. You see, those kind of things, they always create problems. So partnership must be built on mutual respect, mutual acceptance, and mutual quality treatment of each other. So if they don't exhibit these things, then we can work together. So always look out for that. Is any panetem or catchers a Ghana for the Ghana and I make my co-invest. No. If you express those kind of cockiness, that arrogance, if the ego is high, you are for lack of a better word, you are on your high horses. You see it in the time during the slavery, and those on the plantation, they will be on their horses. They'll be calling the Africans who were working on the field. They never had any respect for them. They didn't treat them as equals. They didn't have any risk. They didn't even see them as human beings. So sometimes the punishment will just be kill somebody for no reason. Human life meant nothing to them. If somebody does not respect you, your life means nothing to them. They can sacrifice you for anything. If somebody does not see your worth, you can partner with them. So the Africans that you can partner with, whether they live here, as a matter of fact, those who also live here, who don't see anything good in Ghana, who are looking for visa to travel, who are saying that Ghana the Finio of a bressa America for president, or be partner with anybody in Ghana who is speaking such. Don't partner with them. Don't. They have to go through this. They have to overcome this. If you want to invest in anybody, and you see the normal narrative that the Europeans have hung on our neck over the last 500 years, and they have not been able to overcome that, don't invest in them. It doesn't matter how great they are. Don't, because you will not be able to create the wealth that you're looking for and the impact that you want that organization to have. You will not. And they will not be able to have the resilience, the strength to withstand the oppositions. At what point in time from 1957 to now would you say that was the greatest time of Ghana, the economic development? Tell me, at what point? The one that I saw President Rawlings over the 19 years or so that he ruled. I saw him. I mean, growing up, that is the president that I saw. At what point did we say that the economy of Ghana was so good? What was the so-called? I really don't think that Africans should describe our economy with those parameters. Inflation and interest rate, they are just put those things on our neck. Because really, where is it? And so President Rawlings, 1992 to 2000, President Kufuor took over. At what point was the economy so good? When President Kufuor was living, what were the so-called indicators? When he left and President Mills came, or look at the figures. When President Mills was, when he died, and President John Mahama took over, look at the parameters. When President Nado, same. Way before President Rawlings, there were a lot of coup d'etats, between Prime Minister Kwame Nkrumah and Jerry Rawlings. In between, there were so many coup d'etats. At what point was the economy so stable and built by Ghanaians? Tell me, at what point? Taking Nkrumah the first 5 years out. The last 4 years, he had a lot of problems, And then Free Fund, all those people, Ankara and Champon and all these guys, they will come and just try. Tell me, at what point that the economy, Ghana, 67 years or so, independence, 60-something years, over 30 years of them were just under experiment. And the other something years is still democracy. Democracy is an experiment that is being controlled by the others, This one, not military officers, but the other people. And so, as African, so we will change the time back as Africa as we have it. And with the dollar and all those things, or chance a time be economy be very much stable because there were some intelligent politicians, especially in our country, Ghana. I don't know. With the political structure that we have, and with the way I brought be the ayasomono, me, I don't know. So we must learn how to walk through this turbulence. Maybe all our lifetime. I don't know. Some few African countries are okay. They're fighting, but even that, go and look at the population. Many of them, the population is that little. Especially those who had independence in the 60s. Tell me, Nigeria is the same, trouble. Go to Benin. Go to Niger. Mali. Is it because the Africans are idiots? No. It's a whole structure that's microphobia good for. So yeah, and I told you that you have independence. That's what you believe in. And so you will see a lot of these difficult situations, negative situations, and therefore you just automatically think that these are the words that you might use to describe your people. So you have to heal yourself or live above these descriptions in order for you to see the good in our people, the good in our country, the good in our environment, the good in our continent. Or you will never see it. And so when you see an African, now catch yourself in anymore or because of our and it's not because of his experiences. That's not it. So the people that you can really partner with and expect that you can go through the journey and still be together are the people who have healed themselves. Not their position, not their political affiliation, not how much money they have. The Africans who have become Africans indeed, outside the training and the conditioning that they have had. Those are the Africans who can work together. Those are the Africans who can build. You always look for that. So when who are brand here, when Suasa no man add in Sissicana demand over his year with Dinokrama. But one is so much. Two bones of a mason, a mechanic can also do seek a question in when he says Anoma was here, or some level of self-confidence as an African. Does he speak well of himself and of Africa and of his own people? So when this training now, it's just a matter of time. He will let you down. And then you say that Ghana there would be the actual because we have not healed that. And so you have to be gentle with us. You have to be patient with us. We are not a poor people. It's a description. You can describe something which is of value, but because you want to trick people, you can use all kind of technical ways and bad ways around that. And that is what has happened to Africa. It's not because the Africans are poor, it's a lie. It's because some people systematically said that let's make these people poor. Also, how about the poverty that we see? Who told you there are no poverty everywhere? The reason you believe the Africans are poor and they themselves believe that they are poor is because they have not been taught of what they have. So they live in wealth, but in the middle of the world, they're still not knowledgeable enough to utilize their wealth for their own benefit. So the one who is blind is a mental disposition. It's not because they cannot see with their eyes. So if you hear anybody say, it's not true. It's not true. It is the acceptance of the narrative, the conditioning that the person is reflecting, what they've been taught, but the reality is different. And it will be back a a clear pet to me, Bipa Ghana, Bipa Africa, and I can clear pet if they've been able to overcome this kind of thing, this conditioning. No one obeys is here. So when you come to Ghana with that kind of mindset, you never fail. Because then you have paid out, you have taken out those things. It's not because you're poor, no. It's because they have told you that you're poor and you have accepted it. So the moment you see it and you extract it, you will see all the good things in our country. So Ghanaians are bad people is not true. They are wicked. They are corrupt. You can't depend on them. Even if their actions reflect that, That is not their essence. That is not who they are. It is the knowledge that they operate with. Because if they are dishonest and bad, as you believe, then there's no hope that they will do the other one at the other side. And none of them should be truthful and honest. If this is their nature, then why do you hope that they will change? The reason you hope they will change, or you think that they can change, or you are expecting them to behave the way of honor, is because that is who they are. They are not the bad people. No. It is the training. It's the information they are operating with. It's the things that they have accepted about themselves. So, the Nigerians are evil. You didn't see anything wrong with that. You know? So they told you they are good people. So even when they are destroying you, don't see. Everything is clear. Because the same person, especially where's your hey, the same person telling you, it is not true. They are just reflecting the conditioning. The conditioning. And so if you are able to deal with these things and have understanding of them, then the two people who have got through these processes can work together and build wealth. Understanding, and that's what who has come to this level of understanding, this height of consciousness, and the other guy who is in Ghana who has this kind of understanding. When they meet and they want to work together, it's explosive. It's explosive. It's explosive. It's just like two mature people coming together to marry, two intelligent, self-aware people, coming together to marry is a different thing. But if they are two immature people who are not ready to learn, then the marriage is chaos. So you stop using those words. Ghanaians are bad people, dishonest people, corrupt. I know it's difficult for you to stop them, especially when they cheat you and lie to you. Nigerians are this, Kenyans are this. Start to use good words. So, it is an opportunity to live outside Ghana. Because I've told them that yes, it's better here. It is not better. It is only better because you have trained yourself to see better things. If it's indeed better, then nobody should be suffering there. And if here is not that good, then everybody should be suffering here. So deal with this fundamental wrong perception that we all have. And if we are able to deal with that, then we can partner. Then we can partner. Tomorrow's assembly, you are careful. You are respectful. You are hopeful. You are trustful. Don't doubt it. Because you know that they are doing the right thing. So we need systematic understanding of what we have, of our economy, of our people, the psyche. And you need to see, or you need to tell yourself the opportunities, the numerous, the millions of opportunities that we have on the continent. And it's not just a saying, but it takes a certain level of knowledge to see this. It takes a certain level of understanding to see the numerous advantages that we have as a people. And it also takes a certain level of understanding to see the bondage that you have as an African in those countries. If you regurgitate the literature they taught you in school about themselves, you'll be the one who will come here and defend them. I did economics in PhD in this country. You'll be the one coming to tell us that. So there are numerous opportunities. Just resolve. It is only Obishanam Pesomoya Juma. overcome these things. And then tell yourself, Bibia mun medinokre. Medinokre. Se mene akuya ese pese obi awo abrochire and I also pese onu nwe bi ye fo wa ha. What the 5,000 abrew. Catch them say Bibia mun medinokre. Menchechire enko chantro. Just tell yourself. If you're able to tell yourself that, it means that you are healed. You're healed, and that's why you succeed. The moment I will try to throw no, I won't succeed that. It's just life, and it's because you are asleep. That's why you think that you can lie your way up into prosperity. It's never true. The shortest way is the straight way. Any other way is not short. The shortest. If you take the triangle, look at the straight one from one point to the point to the other. If you pick the other route, it's not the shortest. So those who succeed faster in life are the ones who are honest, who are truthful. So o catch it on say many nipa we na eye adwuma. Period. Or the sika ba me ntwanto. Me hia bia me bisa. Emfa so e ba so wo de ani emi de ani. See me project where man and as a Simbiani. I will also crown when need chain attempt who upgrade in Nipan. So Tambia who upgrade in Nipan. So tell yourself that if you want to work together, these are basic things. If these are absent, don't try to work together. It will end in tears and disappointment and pain. So the African should come to that level to say that, listen, we need to work together. As a matter of fact, we need to work together. But we must establish these things. And so we must heal ourselves, all of us, so that when we are working together, we treat ourselves as humans. Anybody who looks at you and lies to you, that's trouble. Especially if you see anybody with a microphone and a Bible lying to the people. He has problem. That's why you can't lead the people into prosperity. Because you cannot build anything with lies. That will last. It's built, it's designed to fail. If you build with lies, it's designed to fail. Anything, whether it's a business, relationship, finances, anything that you're building. If you're building with dishonesty, with lies, compromise on your values, on your ethics, it's just a matter of time. And you should not be shocked when you face. And you say, so the people who are awake, who are polished, who are refined, these are the ethics that they practice. These are the things. This is who they are. Because these are the things that you need to build anything to succeed. So there's no relationship that can survive without the truth as the foundation of it, without honesty, without respect, without equity, without openness, without acceptance. No relationship that can be productive and fulfilling. No, you can't have any. You can't have any relationship like that. That is productive, progressive, fulfilling, without it having these things under them. So there must be truth. And there must be compassion, kindness, love. Love beyond the money. Love beyond the money. Juan says there's a kind of thing of year and it's gonna go and it's gonna amount baby money. The value is not just about money, but it's about the lives that you're also changing. So you do two things. You can do some things for money, and you can do some things for the value, the human lives that you're adding value to, which may not necessarily translate into money. So what is the agenda? Are you just doing it because you need money for yourself quick? Or you want to see lives improve, changed? And I think that you need the latter more than the former. So some level of understanding of management is key. Some level of understanding of management is key. There was a training on how do we manage the money, the business, the resources, the humans, the systems. So nipa na one partner, what is their level? What is the understanding of management? What is it? What copy okay obi woni sa no ma wanyina wonim. Wo di sika ne hye ne nsa na sika na sa obuafu. Ada na obuvu ye. Does he have the skill to manage the resources? Does he have it? Woni. Wo. Wachire no. So financial education is key. Business education is key. How to even plan and organize anything is key. Nti memedwe say any nyina na wo say ye adwuma. Nti wo ha na say wo adwuma bi wo ye wo dwen say nkrofon fa sika mehye a memmisa sika ne pepe enye sika no nko anti na wo pe wo. You are thinking of a higher vision. Nti se bia ebisa wo say dey na wo ye enene I think o journey tell us what you do and so obi so oba bi no person wo pe obi ne na partner. Just pick the person's number, build a relationship, study them, know them. And these are areas that we can invest. We can invest in agriculture, whether it's animal or crops or maybe some production or trading in the stream. Okay, maybe I'm impaired, but maybe I want to build a finance company. Maybe I want to build an IT firm. Maybe I want to build a production company, whichever. That any obizukura or be a mobile money joint. You know, maybe the whole capital is 100,000. Maybe you have some money that you can invest in, you know, and expand the business. Let's be open-minded and let's be so much honest with ourselves. If you need these things, open up, be ready, because you cannot create huge success alone. You can start something, but to create wealth at a very high significant level, it totally depends on the team that you have put together. Who is with you? People who you are working together, the person you are working together. And so if you have nobody that you're working with, then it's likely that you're alone. And if you're alone and you're sick, who takes care of you? You know, if you meet trouble, who will take care of you? So unkwa we anko nama we wisua asem to a hwane bebo. Nti wo se esua se be ni enkrofo no be adwuma. I think that one of the areas, because where are the government institutions that are helping our businesses to grow? Where are they? The bank rate is over 40%. Where are the institutions that are giving capital to our people, expertise, network, market, training, technology, institutional support? Where are they? We don't have them. We don't have them. And so if you're expecting our people to succeed, we must build instruments. We must build connections. We must build platforms to promote and support our people. People need help. That's the fact. Connections, advice, encouragement, introduction to different network, introduction to different market, introduction to different knowledge. These things are the things that bring prosperity and growth. And so you will introduce some of our videos to somebody and he watches them and say, wow, I didn't know this. Then they start to organize their finances again. Maybe who will be as okay, bro. First by be on 10 bucks and it would be 100 bucks. It's just because you came in and you connected. And for that relationship to work, there has to be that positivity. There has to be that patience, acceptance, honesty. There has to be brotherly love among ourselves. If we are saying, we'll be unpaid, and yes, also near to the echo, you can't express your own doubt. No, the African situation is not going to improve until we have these fundamentals right. Nobody is coming to build Africa for us. Nobody is going to heal us or save us. No, as a matter of fact, they are happy to describe us as a people who don't know their bearing, who don't know where they want to go. They treat us as children. They treat us as nothing. And so we have to wake up, because together we are strong. Together we are buoyant people. Together. We secret be a don't hide it. What resources be a fabuabunia. Don't even, maybe some of you can give somebody 2,000, 3,000. It's not, I'm not talking of the person who is trying to pester you to give them money. No. Somebody who is not even called you for anything. But you see, they are trying, they are doing something. You can easily give them something to say, take it. Some of them, you can build a house for them, a factory for them. You can buy machines for them. You can buy a car for them. Some of them, you can help their children to go to university. Some of you have a lot of money hoarded somewhere, and people are living in chaos. You can partner and start to build houses and give to people. Maybe as a partnership, or sometimes you can even do it for free. These are the things that will change our dynamics, because we'll be at a World Bank, IMF, all those people, listen, they are not interested in the ordinary African becoming successful. No, they have hijacked the political structures. Don't you see it? So they my government in the America for America. And so we have to understand the position that we are in and not wait for government structures to come and establish these things. I just said that from 1957 to date, a government who was able to sustain the economy for 4 years with single-digit figures. Just tell me. Maybe them in whom without anybody giving them loan from anywhere, without begging and begging all these colonial institutions, without the support of the British government or the IMF or all these guys. Tell me what? Any African government or let's say Ghana. So don't wait for it. The structure that they have designed, our people are going to fall on these things. So there's a wrong hope in Africans that the time is coming that these structures that they have set will work for that. What to be that? That the continent that was partitioned by others, and they gave them their languages, gave them the educational content, gave them their religion, their law, their prison system, any prison system there, their currency, the economic structure, even their sports, their entertainment. You think that these people can build anything to fight that structure? To take over. So if they can't build anything to fight that structure, what makes you think that the economy would so in charge of their gold, of their diamond, of their wood, of their people? Are you sure? So take that hope out and see what we are going to build in the middle of this confusion. So you must stop hoping for that. Unless we raise conscious, strong Africans who will see the need to rebuild everything from ground up. These guys in suit and tie speaking English and going for all these degrees cannot change the dynamics or the narratives on Africa. They can't change it. Can't change this every 4 years that you switch a government, do politics election. Many of the people, they have to depend on politics and elections. They have nothing. They don't produce anything. The only achievement is to join a political party and come and the country will take care of them. You think these minds can change your dynamics and create prosperity? Think again. Think again. So start to speak good words. If nothing at all, our content in education should be changed. Who's it to be changing? So, and don't wait and hope that there's some greener something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm ignorant. But looking at the structures, the way I understand these structures, but there's a lot that we can do. You and the other boy can come together and own 1,000 cattle, and no government will come and stop you. You can come together and own 100 acres of farm. No government can stop you. You can build a charcoal processing plant, and no government can prevent you. Just look at industries that you don't depend on the dollar so much to survive. So was you. No man or let's look at how we can, maneuver and reduce the influence of those systems and structures. And that will mean say you carbon near your baby. To you carbon namu ye bibia nyabotre kuku no doso. And then we have exposure in England. You don't have any exposure in England. Forget it. Do you have power there? Do you have power? Are you in the politics? Do you have a say? How many millionaires in that country are your friends? There's no leverage like that. Forget. In America, how many millionaires and billionaires do you know who come to your house? We are the ones to create the weight here. We are kakra here. But Oba, don't come here and bully us. No. Have respect for your own people. Speak good words. See the good side of your people. Let's work on the other side that is not good, no problem. But stretch your mind to start to see yourself and the glory that we have as a people. Stretch your mind. At that point, we can work together. Do most own shiny papa could be out with my baby. And there's a person who will be a baby. Look at the ways. Eschew the arrogance, the cockiness. People can do something great together if they express humility and patience and forgiveness and hope and kindness, compassion, intelligence, research. So working together, our leverage, that's our leverage. Building together, those in Ghana and those abroad. And people will be, what is will be a platform you saw. The obi team naka. Amunya bibi so the bibi ko baby amen kosresre. Men free hand kosresre na bra me pa chon send me 1,000 and moye den pa jai sanse munu no. And now I me penny free, upedi free. Who use mobile money? A friend say, "Oh, Tambia, oh, internet is also so niska into data no yano." Don't bundle yourself as a begging person, a poor person, always looking for help from somebody, begging for help. No. Work with what you have. That is what will grant you respect. Believe in yourself that what you have is enough to change your situation. So when somebody comes in, you don't go to offload every trouble on that person. That's why people don't want to help you or people don't want to work with you. Because we maybe able to be ano, do how nenam. We share will be ana will come problem chireno. I'm saying crofo nyina adwane afro njan. Me wo frame na keka problem wo frame me mfa biem. Onyane na mpese mitie. Me nyame. Nobody is God. So, but you have what it takes to handle your situation. But why do you time be also be wow? So, to know to still okoselo because we just watch when you be. It's conditioning because they have told you that the Africa that you have is poor. So the other guy leading you is going everywhere begging people to come and help them. So you should do the same thing. You are waiting for somebody to come and help you. You are in your Land Cruiser with a lot of entourage, and yet you are still asking for all these guys to give you 1 million, 3 million. No. We also for actually letter command bro for SARS or me born is here sorry die. No. You have what it takes to build what you have. Stop begging for help. People should see the value in you and beg you to come and invest in you. People should see the need, the value that you bring to the table and see it as an honor to be part of what you're building. But you as a person, don't beg. Don't beg. Be proud of what you have. If it's one shoe that you have, polish it, the tembia and fanante. Be proud of yourself. Clean yourself. Smell good. You don't need to have a car to be prosperous. Yeah? You don't need to have a house to be somebody who is not poor. It is in the mind. And you never see any rich man begging. So if you have the tendency to beg, you have accepted that you are poor. So Do no your home will be crash or no granite and your mobile. To be able. So let's learn how to work together. And now Johnny, I can the oye no car, and I ain't just into the oye no car. Now will be so bad or pay will be I invest more car with him do number 2. And we need you to connect with others and work together. So I'm getting to a be a companies I can say for funny pa. Necessary. So all chance are buying the basis and normal of our water. Oh, Nigeria, you're waiting for the government to work, you'll be sad, you know. Can't you see the last 30, 40 years? Can't you see? Can't you see? Because the fundamental structure is not designed to create development and prosperity. The fundamental structure that we are operating with is not designed to create what the hope that they have put in us. They can't. Ajo Akasa.
Pacho, good evening. Pacho Temekasa. Good evening.
Evening, Ajo. Koso meet you.
Sanka me po bi se me pese me invest wo bi mo a me amete outside dey say na meye no and na say na be split ownership no ne any agreement say na be ye no.
Okay. Enti ya kan hwehwe ni papa ena de o ye no so ebi a also person no be afuo ebi am person mo do abrofo mani hu se say ni pa no so o ye bi wa ye kakra o expertise kakra wo so person okosua wo no amfa ni sika nkosua ansa o master no mane kakra o du sika ekoshe ma easier obi a sebe also obi a o kan okra kakra de hwe de oni je ho atambia na obi epese odi bibi to ho na so obi di bibi to na so odwen se ohia mo a na se ohu na oni je ho betimi ni nipa na kasa se ambisa chemfa so ne de mu nyina betima discuss so ebi a wa ye adwuma kakra o de o ha no ebi adwuma na be 100,000 one so ebi a de 50,000 ko betima ya na could be at 300,000 because okay nyina ye nche de pe so nti ende enkomodie o kabi no akabi de na adwuma ye clear no wonim se mu mienu mu kabo ma betima ya de papa nti enye so much say o pene onu kwa baby a onu obi a onu negotiate an adwin what there be me push me to me say bia no many times they may not be so much good people, so they will see the value and the confidence that will express in them, you know. So it's negotiation, it's discussion, it's conversation, and it depends on what you're investing in, you know. And it should not be complicated. It should be anything that is as simple as will be a on toes or tables. Now would be a 500 issue now in so will be a on mobile money. Be an capital in 2,000, so okay, more 1,000. To be as an out to be an answer, but soon be a 500, but the 1,000 account as only 700. At least mammy and be. It's any kind of crane back here, Juma, which I'm a bit my Juma. So, Sarabeka.
Okay, me dance.
I do have some dance. Bye. Okay. All right. Ebeneza Kasa.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Agent. Good evening.
Good evening. Now where?
That's what they are away. Pastor Paul now say.
Never.
As always, and then Michelle testimony. And you made it. That was the one area my said that we are. Now, the topic really is
so.
Yeah, we're gonna cry the energy is the cry because Ghana has no problems, no. Much share my papa. Yes, and then they just say the Busiano, Obadawa, Busiano United. Oh, Bia, person in your Krabacabu, my Bia.
Wow.
Because one is a the actual Busian, the Busiania, a Busian, dear. Because so you ordered the question by Butino. So for to try near film. So
also for you never was your
abusua no mu nyɛ na ɔde ne ho akɔbɔ we asɔre to chia no ka praise no ntimi anya so a wonka abusua no ho ɛsɛ ontimi no nyɛ biribi ma ne mu ma ɔmo so ɔmo gu hɔ no so ɔmo ni information biara ni technology biara nti ɔmo nyinaa na ɔmo nko aho na ɔmo timi adwene ɔmo so ntimi nyɛ biribi na ɔmo timi ayɛ biribi ɔho nti ɛda wase na madam for bi amisia na ɛnyɛ ɔma madam for bi in a real school na many dim come on. I don't say I graduated from police na me congratulate you know. But the challenge is though, okay, same you I think unlimited opportunity. You say the product is not different from the process.
No.
Na madam for the catch me say easy na me say I will be our graduate in easy. Because the challenge all the city Ghana 20,000 police. And I'm say hey police 20,000 a day was an for police. And I'm say wow. So, boss, so this is the process.
Okay.
It you see, you take care now do kwan ho na say, yeah, omu muska because product no general process now firm then it wasn't easy. Wo kra obewie ne na odeka ansa na obeye adwuma no. Nti ne ma bebre ho mo ya enya wo ma. Na said de bia wo ka no. Business there, me say, blaja me tell and see, na me tonton abi. Na me ka no me ka cho say adwuma mu me koso. If a boxer shorts big can one na me tonton. And I mean who the essence and the inside of business. The business is humanity. Because na me obi ana yes me more there na me can say like me a kind of extrovert. Me we social sa work zo mutu me chia me twem de bia calm me sa na man. But for you sorry introvert.
Okay.
Na business no also be ya. Ye nipa na beton amom.
Nipa.
And na yeah, we were talking about sales, selling. Nipa na beton amom. Nti say o to na so ni nipa nye fine. How are you going to be successful in the whatever person way? So nti obo I was say make say na no say mani nsa brochi obo so wa brochi. Abusua ni mu onimu bi wo mu a obetimi ade na person wo ye no kumu hwa obi wo obetimi de asim so but so pe hwan you ade wo person oni nipa be fine momra na omo amunimu omo na mun train omo na betimi abo omo pa omo na nim de omo person mo ye no
okay
nti eda was say the make no so my business in there I started I feel no obi a uncha na kwa was out here because actually we know kwa kuton bi ama no.
Okay. Also then away. Na in case obi any your hono person no ye.
She said there my said there me ye adwuma na be sa tonton boxer shorts bi e ka ho see right.
Okay, ton boxer shorts. And this obi kuta boxer shorts no person no or the bibrewa. Obi kuta boxer shorts no or person the bibrewa obi nya we.
Said na me kana no kuma say be quite aja kwata.
Okay.
And you know.
Now for number 2 hey, in case obi so a dealer.
The number no yeah, but the better commentation na as I 0249.
Can hire.
0249 016
016
139 0249 016
yes
139 nti say because obi nso etu bi ton a wetimi anya number na say me na di da say me na price no say na afi no agye bi afi ni pa no ho
okay fantastic
legend uguswa boy nyamisha dia we ma ya di intimika that's a pa show bi aso
also yes that's it also no enti o obi a otono normal e friend say or to boxer shop or say Juma. Only the connect here obisa. Aha. Nti mbajo kasa. Ajoa ne dini da so no. Ajoa kasa.
Mr. Beme patron mo ado na di.
Mejo so ajoa.
Ayi ko zini eduma pa we de boy. Dani
All right.
na.
Okay.
Legend ye dasi. On tire pa o sande adum ya na bi. Na kakra mitimi aka ne se emebu na ye ba no. Ye ntini mabiase. Na kakra mitimi aka fa honen se edimpa wo yi. Ehu ehia echen ahunya de pii. Se wo obi na se wo betimi agidimpa no ahya foforo nkran. Na se wo nso atimi anya bibi aye a wo beka se onipa somasi na bua me ema mitimi du se mpempe so ya megidi se ahunya echen sika. Ene suku mu abodi nkrata bebre. Aya na wo nsem bia wo taika wo na bia ya tai boni di pa wo se efe no adujamfi
ane
wo na no e sha brabase no enioma wo ye no e ma wo kai wo na ne dwuma wodi e ma dani da nyina wo tai boni di nti bisa ho se wo na anya de papa a pedi pa ma busua na nkene nka wo ni di ati ase nti me nti ase mu no edimpa wo yi ehu hia na enna enso ema suku abodi nkrata bebre obi beko school akwakoji PhD adi degree dia pato owu a se PhD ni degree ni ya fen kai no na so imagine say wo bi adwuma ana wo hye afoforo nkuran wo timi ya adwuma ma ebi ka busua ekiri mani nyina anyi no omo kai me na yes adi we kan na me ofa we to aso na me ofa ase we nso aba ansa na me ba ne nso ba nti ho no wo na wo hye ase wudi naka nti edipa ehun na sika na so ya mebu aye ba ni ya mesika di anim echen edipa ene adumaden sika no ne yete a ne yedremika ne ye den yedi koso nti amaye laki ne oma bi ewo ya brabo ebi ti se sebe efie nansa ene nti
ene obi anche o ajua ne obi anche 3 4 5 minutes nice one
efie nansa nimdie nti ase ene hawa ye de bechichire ye bra ye de bebo akoye nim no amaye nyina ye laki nti maye masika ni anim kan na mum ye hyase anso ni ani bia ye hyase free ene first week in the month of June and after 2024 ye set go my ho by the end of the year no ye make sure say ye be achieve goal no legend with manwasi
ajua edase ene menche nti misiremo oba no about the tell me ko so debu ha ibeti magya atum ene de emze ebe bibi ochina prof kasa
bem me da wase
yes boss
the o can say yem pa say or believe in Africa or you're positive about the way or DAD or respect here. There is a partner so maybe sometimes we'll level what do you know why people maybe your business no they deal with such situations.
Until be a question be
they say maybe a wife automatically will be out of business. But yes. How do you trust level and other things? No be a new send what do you?
I said a different game and they also what you saw.
For me, my solution is that we are back conferences together. They say now no sales. Actually, who you know date, but they say who say we can do it together. You better we'll be part of it. And all of these things, you know, they say Saturday we will sit down, you better together, so that you can get to be level. But so when you free man, would get say you can be assured of say or share the same values with you. But the next one is partnership, no. Send a watcher before. No, usually, me, but my experience, yeah, school. I say school, I say. I think it's in with my experience, my is not necessarily about money, but yeah, partner or partner Jones Japanese is visually impaired. There might be our own team, but my who say the match say, but Kaunya partner maybe be a DW so your wife, so that he will rather come and involve himself, because some of the things I was say it requires a lot of sacrifices, baby, but the partnership is just money, especially the management side of it.
That's
especially it's challenging. Even baby, and all these things. And you have to going out to get students, to get people to attend. You have to do, but as a Nipano, his own is just my sika. Yeah, and the other things now, the management, the day-to-day running, so na ready sikana wa mano move to my recoup the investment na ade bit ma gina as much as possible per partner be he believes in fact we share your values we are conscious African or African need who say good things are in it, you're good place no matter the challenges nema ye beyond that so on you be he will get getting involved no so facing challenges ni be na say okay can or hoping who all the challenges are. Sometimes can put your heads together, then you can really work it out. No, those and just money being or the other because there's a lot, especially as I always say from ground down honor. It's a lot of challenging.
Emotion.
It's a lot of sacrifice, but death sometimes you should be a me child I'm living comfortable, but here baby I want to get a place to stay. All those things are all challenging. This will be baby no this baby say you are in a complete world. It's a threat to our life and you forgo it. The partner, he can also be part of it. Feeling the challenges, he knows it. This is why we need it. I say call out to her. Next time, I say man fast because also the drink about the issue back. Also, if it's something more left here, he also hold part of it. But maybe for him, say won't mean it is better so that the abwa. The other was I think share my we appreciate it. They say what they say it's not only the physical online so they say we get the mind.
All right. And there will be a PBB recorded version. So Prof now will be person of Kasa or me contact or him go school to be a and need education home.
Oh yeah, well Nkoko baby could be a fan of Kumasi Accra Road no so. Baby a phone but baby I'm a tipper obo so ba courage if any courage obo courage.
Now person contact us where person contact where.
Phone number there 024 82 10716.
Okay.
716. They say no. Through that so bit me but say on Kumasi kwan so nya number no Kumasi to Accra Road on am so not friend me anyhow we can meet.
All right.
We can always.
But your number be
024 82 10 716.
718. Okay.
7.
All right.
Okay. 716. Yeah, that was it.
Wow. Prof, Hono Kate.
Mrs. 716.
716. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Prof.
But you already through use.
Okay. Mane, open also one number now. Send me message. Me the my professor. some old school, and a computer engineer on an build a school, partner. To be one first when you do education home, so you involve just contact him, Prof. Tante. Okay, boss said that's it. Who again? Okay, having back Thomas Casa.
Good evening, Legend.
Yes, our boss.
Make us free. Safia Joe for Western North Region, Bia District.
Yeah. Okay. Koso. Etio.
With togetherness now. Idea be a ntimi program yen wo ho. Nti kamia ye say yen mamu anase ye asetena mu no akoye say oye soro oya. Nti say obi eje ne nyonko adi na maka bo maye bibi no. Na akoye bibi oho. Empo so moye mpo ana ase obi ehun say we eni animu anase obi di animu kura no. Others ne shada ntwen ma no sa. Nti no so I difficult say when we are coming together to do something. Nti na enwumre no ncheche na aboa mama hu say if onko abeye de say wo ni obi ka bom na mutu na mo na mo ya eno mom kura mpo boa ma mutimi ekọ anim da because you say 2 hairs are better than 1. Nti etremienu ye chen ba akonde ya then no be hia say abribia no anka nipa ye betimi aka ye ho abom aye bibi na aya na meka bibi say ye ha no se ye bu be ni wi a ebe no ye bebu be nso emu nkyirase ya port na pa no ye ntiase ntimi mfa ntua na mo nya adwuma ebe boa ye na emom just da ye bu be no nti sanka ye nyina abribia no ye hu ni say ya ebe boa ye nti anwumre we de masua no amama hu say even de me ye bia no etwa say metimi enya partners etwa say metimi nya team etwa say menya nkrofo a me no mo be coming together na yetimi abedo because the area she bitrim ni say we do obi kan wadwuma ho a nipa ni bedi usika we do obi kan wadwuma no ho a nipa no obese wachi nti
Oh, sorry. Having back it as it. Empake. Okay, could you come see?
Good evening.
You.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it. And then on church, education I would mind free of charge. This is very, very highly expensive program I would mind. Yeah, the you better data na yaba na yebeti. I didn't think make us partnership as me are working. Way back, make us 14 years ago. Me started Ejuma. Then I brought in a friend. We were going together. We had a project. Then we brought in another friend.
Yes.
But because there any knowledge about this kind of education, the only thing I say, you scare woman, you boys in the car, obi ache, no be administrative country. You go misusing the sit down, the worry, the see, at the end of the day, no, not scared bit your workers in bonnet, but because they are brought to me, obi answer any concept, Nintino, want to mean just cancel to company, and say, okay, maybe I just can for Yama company back because the qua, the obi didn't see Kako and a sape, or Baba say Yaman is can be. Now to mean council say, okay, wait, APB, in the Yamano. Na 2 no more can the moon stay. At the end of the day, no one say the bibi no day ya ubon so no be progress na mo baby omujina na but ye ka say ye chance one na business no for man na eko. Indeed, because of that no I had a different mindset. Somewhere along the line about kufi mu make I it's still the same concept. Suffering your breasts are so I had a different mindset. So, okay, if first company they establishing with the partners okay, then along the line maybe I wanted to start a different thing in which I have started. and now I'm saying car speeches be my one.
Yes.
3 cars. I mean, person may enter into transport.
Yes.
Also in a partnership, by a partnership with my partner.
Wow. With your wife?
A partnership with my wife.
Okay.
Because say, you say what great men does, common men follows. So a great man like you, they are all young common men also will also follow. If we know it, would make team up.
I didn't know that one.
Was
That's right.
Yes. So we also try and team up with our partners. Say, oh, they don't know anything. But we will try and bring them on board.
That's right.
And then try and establish something. Internet there me in Kasabibri. There was a enlightenment in our mind, and we are working towards it. 20 years ago, you had the concept say you try and raise billionaires in this country.
Yes.
So we also put our shoulders behind this dream and then move it forward. Yankwa Bruchi and Yabewaha, Yemi ni Ayamanaye. Kakra mekani. For now, the mimi me partner for now because transport na me establishing bibi together, and I don't have much knowledge about it, so I wouldn't love say memo obi ni siga beshim na dey no akwa bibi fufuro.
Yes.
It is me ya to ebia 10 years na me nya more knowledge and the mo first camera na ento VIP bus bi na farmer VIP no mo run man, then we know what we are saying about.
That's right.
Yes. Indeed. Me so kakra me work and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Wow. Thank you, sir. All right. Who else is here? And that's it. Come say. Let me see. Okay, Auntie Casey Akasa. Yes.
Yeah. Good evening. Medawase say unwanku bebre so we have back no follow up on me. I'm so angry.
Wow.
Inti na me say akasa fo na di kan aka bebre anka pesa me kanti. Na ebo ni tell.
Okay.
Ye gusu ye problems as a people. Inti say ye we presentation in na area ni sanko back to problems na me komatsew. Ye nim sade ye nsuban te ye nte biate. Na your question is a bed deficit to be mu. And only all Mr. Bendako is about. Intense and Jin to Musaniaman Koyi Mayen as the people as a country. Whether a busion or a community, you may say, at a certain age in life, you can build your own family. You can build your own community. Into webusi a free musa wobet support you, and not in a community like this, a family like this is there. This week, there was a project I work on, and I so busy, I'm something that could have taken me about 6 months. Me decided, say, I'll use 3 months to do it.
Okay.
I met somebody on social media, or a Ghanaian. Me in the first interview, I'm sharing mindset when I'm saying, I'll work with you. Me who need that, Mr. Bendako. By a year, Juma man, to hear the rest of his payments.
Wow.
We have made good delivery. Into my argument is, you go so nipa person da ho wo man yim. Into social media na can any social media keke. It's a business building media.
Wow.
It's a credibility building media. It's a revenue building media. Whatever angle you want to take it from. Platform here was in I abusuan. Abusuan nya o ma me ba ne nya ware ya no. Abusuan no be betumi so nsem na waboa wo ba bia opese wo de babra boko. Inti enya se de bia beko ye echi na eni papa baby obeko. There are still people in America who are suffering. Ne salary turn account no chocho na be usini ye bi nka bi o. They boa money credit card no mo use no. We don't have. Inti ye be den ye tumi survive wa. That is our question now. Inti ya memi en sheda nko ye chi bebre. Because ye chi ni nimsa hwi ni ho. Wo analysis yo ye nyina hwi ni ho. Hwi ni ho. Urani NGO, Nessa Ukotia Kama Social Welfare, National Youth Authority, or register Accra original. Who pesa ubua nipa no Mr. Benga. Yeah. So when Nyaku could do so nipa se wa bembubu. Yeah, chef the formats of other developed countries. Are we developed? COVID, the NGOs near their huge sums of money. Obi a mo bi ebi. And yet what Jim said, ma bra me brave we are me. Into me mammy yonko ba me my young girl be mrebi. Into me nyada dia chere no. And so go through all these payments before when your certificate to run it. It doesn't make sense to some of us. Into yes, you need a problem, you need. But you see, beyond this problem, where do we go from here?
Yep.
And you know, young building credibility, every opportunity will get because ni papa damu or manganem. I will be so young, some boy and ram down and say, young guys, young people are mental. Sometimes great ideas. And nipa me and said to me, Cabo ma, Nkebe wow, Bobby is so young. Opening who are broaching up as one way business of lesser war and to sub you, unim nyansa. To the extent or no casacra per se, or put you down all ideas. The Obekabunti, Sabio, the Okan Cranians and him crowing, sir, all outside in tea. Some covering in our Mr. Benda, or more. There are people still outsider. Or my Jean, to say, or Benda, university student. Young get around those people. They young build their own community. And yes, and yes, here, China, a ben be a new Obepasua, or Baba Science situation. Am I? It is me. My name is Messi. I am an author, I am a speaker, I am an entrepreneur and coach. I deal with skincare products, mindset transformation, because just like I'm saying, September we made 50 years of Mr. Obeng. Wow. If I know what I know today, until now my desire is Obebi or was as we so. So what worry you so to me dear friend man Kasamisika. Na watumi aboa wo ho na waboa wo ma na saware ne kosi sadia ehihye na watumi de bia aboa wo kun ne wo ma aware na nko yie so a unkum wo ho wo behwe wo ho na wahwe wo ma enti no eno ne mani so ade mu a sesi ama bere wo pa me bon de wo enti me da wase bere wo hu me ya menyira e ba ne mani abre.
That's good.
That's the
Yes, I think yes. That's a part. All right. It will be per way.
But open me out. I am online. Now I'm back. I went on break. I'm online fully. Kezia, the Lady Kezia Consult is an online organization. And then I run an NGO too, Physical Foundation. My number is 0244 043911. Ufremi tembi amefa. Metiwan obi afremi from Australia na jo se kache u consider this a business call. Into so woman kra say business call me you Ghana ni do ufremi nko amefa me nkra I return your call. Let's match ahead. Or being by Darko University, we are making the difference.
Wow. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Yamishra. Wow. Thank you. Okay. Auntie Tilly, you are here.
Hello, bro. Nyame Inshra.
Yes, madam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you, sister. And I was part of our Darko group. Now, Nyame can say, yeah, that was it. Because some of it can be a talk muscle. I didn't say, thank you. Jabe, and you may, yeah, that was it. Yamishra.
Amen.
Partnership was I would be a yammy day so much. Actually, say, woman products na ye creating and you may say, wood here, maybe online any per 135 na 80. Na make a such ye youth now more Ghana no. Umuti no. Ena mona minimo kasa na enyumri. Working for somebody to pay you monthly, no, one may actually say you cannot grow wealth in that. And you know, sika be come on sano, now the be akoye bibi, and no na one out debate me the grow wealth, no. And you know, yeah, and your firm kakra and sana, yeah baby who no say so person no be in partnership or Ghana na so be nye bibi mawa. Enya Ghana for nkwa ayifo nyina aka Jamaica for all other countries into no mpacho meka nya Ghana for nkwa nti memome woni obi ko contact pe na nipa no watwadi ne ne ekeka na enya Ghana for nkwa ne
Literally, Ghana for na kayazo.
me pento kwa bi anwumre yewu masam na meka eni tira me ni abere na specification mame bro for ma anwumre because mo nkofo ebre na fo a me no mo ye adwuma bi mo Trinidad bi mo Sam say you carry me tell you cannot partner with nobody back home they see you know mame fa no mrem na one me anko na asma ho no and you know first no sana na tie na se ne yehunu ne say wadawro ma ene won kire nti no youth ne bom homoden I talked to so many of them. I interviewed some of them, and even crowd a year muba beka ho asem say we frame in my partner, we frame in my partner. A lot of them are doing well with any IO outside. Now me can be fast say would you pay you cannot grow wealth with it until say you use that money to invest.
Yeah.
You know what we are ya wabontin any Ghana obi or Ghana our year adwuma sika ba ne nsem opese or partner no ne say want me find any share to you at the same time to know here obi a obetimi rely on you, then we go into something to grow wealth together. Enti me nuanom mema mo Ghana me ma any youth no mesrɛ mo muntie me na anwumre ma said the bra ka say ejaben ka say we your capital no credit your capital no ma test bi mo ahwe a mehu say yes they are doing well o mama ne credit no ayo mo capital enti mo amaka no se munya nhunu yi a mesrɛ mo fa mo because ebi mu ebi mu bibi say ebi mu connected with a lot of people things are going well with them. What I say, they are going to be honest. And contact say they can do something and grow wealth with you. Into no, they are doing that. Into say, oh, I dream be enya papa, you feel with trimu now so be see ye dear so because partnership ne say na yemre what and me trying to short partnership ne say wo invest bibi na de na grow na baby a situation here be a woman no you were free ho enya easy de but be ma so free here no na de wakọ baby foforo wahu eno ne partnership no wa be woni cash flow now de be ye no nipa ne sika wo de ba no de ba be ye no so and I say so bra so am yati ase ne church am yati ase say so wo so a wo ba be partner no so no nipa no nyasa wo no wo di sika ne ba ne ntia no ano no e was so value nipa no because without that person no you cannot do what you are doing. What you are saying until what value no na no tell say wa jimi o because I will be no be kontokwa was say jimi sa bro training because sana will be no be kon ka kire no oh sa kumase kumase one in a yard, yes, I was media free, so Jimmy Sabro training because I well, yeah, Kumasi, ask town, me see, yes, up, I met a PO boss, baby, see, and you know, Miss Avano, many seven American. Was it with Jimmy Sabro training? Hey, I didn't know Jimmy Sabro training. Sabro training be $100, oh, Miss 1,000 Ghana, oh, Miss the other coil, because all the attorney, you am a can, I'm the abba. What do you? That was and the fire. And to know who's here for. Yes, Ramo, Mama no credit. Now, Professor Kabibi, Miss Roman Cantos, Nami, Minana, Ubimra. Or say, we need you guys physical. We need you, be so also, Bewa Hono, also, about Buana, or who said the assembly ACTN, Elco, and a Juman in Sico. Professor Meno, ya dream. na so obi ntumi mma so dia ene na wose wo so hire obi na oni akoro na wo your partner no wo ne entua sa nipa ne ka say ya wo so workload no emu ebeye hakakra. That's what we were me and my partner back say was self so obi enye mmoa no no nko adwuma ne dɔɔso so was see obi ka no ho na yes so because yes odwan ankɔ a ne honam no mako se bibi etesa no ni akɔno mfa nigye na wɔmfa nye adwuma no enti wo partner bia yesra wo sɛ wo so a wa abrochire no nye sɛ wo sika a wo de konti no na akɔ disrespect nipa no wo Ghana ho no hwɛ a mistake kɛseɛ wo turn ne phone off dia yɛ dia yɛ enti no one ma wo ne phone number pene ma me phone number ka ho because obin trust nti na wo ko na fe pene best friend bi so number ka ho na fe po obi so nkɔhwɛ ba bi nipa no wo na hu ne ekɔ so enye saati a yɛbɛka sɛ ujimi sa abrochire ni no me da wase bemena nyame nhyira
Anditili erase anditili no okay I'm not sure kasa
Oh, okay.
yeah I'm not kasa no kasa
What
yeah go ahead
yeah it will be a so contribution. I think I joined very late kakranti. Maybe I messing up the full message and number TA.
Yes, sir.
We topic I don't know so yeah, me UK and I said the last time getting kumo nipa bia na mpesa me sponsor member program ni bia later I said me to take it first, all those things. No, so person was saying transportation and then just from background no be digging. I want to say park.
We about that, yes. So
and you say a bit more your move from later, but more to me by I think so almost a bomb. To the way forward. Now with the topic, and I think later I will have to seek for more clarification from Auntie Tilly near day. You will have say yes, to my day. But you would that burden, that passion to also start something back home. Senior, ebe no na also be free her sebi that should be no be call watching no na or jeopardy kakra or fee. So this partnership thing no there I think say a key. And in the sense ko move in be di no krono mo aboy and there. And this is the opportunity. Because say na yeah juma hano here is this kind of it's difficult to start something here and then raise it by yourself any other. Intino de kakra na obeya obese we need obenya. Intino nka the key and the way forward ni say all partner will be with you. Now this kind of so aye den. Amano no so no di no kre. So we are because mind you sikana ye bra ye pe wa hano adwuma no ye partner na also start for bra ho no. Mind you say the same brother na yes you able high raise that money and the weather condition I don't know I can see is even harder and stricter than what you are experiencing back home. And this will be so a faster weather we no so resist car or no expertise can be me higher now I profitable to the both parties. And there are things the youth have to be very faithful with this movement but attention capable.
Yes, sir.
Because me were a lot of friends are me no me be started. And if it starts nice a year, why not? They are also all willing to come in and then start something because she say me to be frank, say me BB back home. Now it generating me 10,000 to 20,000 a month. I don't mind coming back home.
Okay.
Me problem. No one say me back home. Na ma me ho be shim nyansa ni kakra ye bisua wo ha ye di be shim na you're taking it to the next level. But it will depend on the nipa no a partner no kra obedi am I any other. So I think there should be some structures and systems whereby those people that are going to be partners are going to be listed. We are going to capture them into a database. I say these people we know their whereabouts and they are trustworthy. I know say a very difficult, but it's something that is doable and it's possible. It is obedient. Me partner will be a me use obeying the coding because or obeying the platform. So I believe say what he need teachings in be that kind of revolutionary change I person take place. In the base on that, and I mean so the fast any panel. There are things that the credibility of obeying the is also in question here. The answer na partner will be say penalty sikama no. I was hoping that to me ejina say akwa
yeah as a better guy now come for I think that approach anymore nipa bebre ye bi komna approach na nkakra so ebi a pese ye mponche ti say dem samano ye mponche bi a pese ye 1 million but ye the 2 started na ahwe nipa de suban ye the 3 ye the 4 na also abehwe bi they say the entity kind na una for or prove no, but the fact is that in part be so enya adwen sakra nti obia just as
again na entity lika say nipa kro du no phone pe ade ayewo
but say no kra omu say nipa bebre me wonko bebre mo frɛ also me pick boy we wa ha me ne connect o bi o kasa na me ne connect ani aye say it me send this ka we say the command ebi nipa bebre boy ho modern so sa ya dwena ya nya fa ye ho chana for odwen so mo kan kura kire mo
and the crooks in it is everywhere, even in the UK here this year.
That's right. There are a lot of
crooks. Yeah, but you see investment in something. I won't be great free back.
Yeah. And I can tell you that. Especially. Obi a na just person so bibi eye bibi no. The brenu ano. What I say ono na antenna we kan kura obe benefit. Obu ne dache mfaso ni nyina na wasai no. We just say kakra.
And I think I will have to connect to Mr. Manu so now.
Yes.
Yeah. How me I guide you so that got to see come moving go do the phone because be ya popo
Now dum no for na dey. Alright.
Oh, there's phone it all quite you do know that if you were saying now.
Go friend up person say. Oh, but seriously, a relationship, a relationship is
because say Ghana for it me I mean it's a very big thing. It's a very big thing because meaning papa or no quafo or faithful. No, and once I make catch my down for okay, also pay bibi kufio, na ye japadi bi no, chine bi no kufia, or anyamobo. Now, thereby I know you employ nipa 2. Now you got 3, 4.
Yeah.
Because my news me cry no pay say me nipa ba ko na or faithful. Make me man up and down for account. And by the end of the year, no, make me nipa be 10. By investing in all of them. And then profit but no ya channel be any day.
Yeah.
And thereby no rank a critic ejuma in that base.
Absolutely.
Say yes, I buy no be and never be am I na I think say you be faithful enough and these are the channels that are going to build us.
Yeah, so let's build that.
Platform so say
yes. So let's
starting
and until will be a new sicker.
Mama Tilly, some also we pay for also no more samples, maybe on my partner near there or kukuru or kudukuru there. That's it. Say careful, Kakra.
My wife will say, I'm returning be a better number one first ganama. The main country.
Oh, we need the numbers and which any day. May person which says it.
I can explain you, come.
Oh, Mate. What is that? But and only one example in thousands. One example in thousands. But it already.
Ghana for a wabrochiran kasa krana, wabrochir, one casamo, did they cry one casamo cranusa?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's not just because Ghana or Ghana. One casamo brochino. GD pan, So it's something not so much because of Ghana. It's something that we have to deal with. Okay.
A mentality, until I think it doesn't matter where you are. Until I will say mentality never say.
Yeah. Until it's something I also deal with. I'm sure Nigerians have the same challenge. Or Bibia a flint school num, sum num, busiano, no man be brain no. Also, so I think it transfer say your problems in here. And this is a system a bit my boy me to me overcoming this problem. Develop it.
Yeah,
2 years around and then muntu once one about could be affirm more qualified. But me say normal 2 years as Africans, we should by now have had a protocol that deals with a lot of these things. So the Nippon say not correct into you see the never way more pet. Now you can depend on such a person. And which some people are trying. So so but I think there are a lot of prospects, Governor. There are so many. And go for yeah.
And I think say media damakoma so say obi say good idea in or BB or na say pay partnership. Maybe sir obey faithful there. I think say I'm ready to
be faithful there. Build is a process. People must qualify. Be faithful there. There's no guarantee. And if I contact we'll be better connect. Now must start to income.
Yeah, and near maybe a business plan Ghana number, but it only works with WhatsApp. And Nipa no pay me WhatsApp 054 78 03 818 054 78 03 818. Wow, started BBA. You say a smaller scale. What started? Who process it and now we BB who resource and kakran. Into no percent be our scale equal the second level and the next level. No, well, things say Obana, it didn't go on in the to 2 years. We can start something from there. So maybe who how I meet me. I joined there was a platform. How do I join?
Yes, I send me hi. Now, me know when you Mr. Manu until the chance more this about contact.
Yeah. Now me talk about live sessions, but and I say Juma no shifting the sciences and kakranti. You say I hear na yes I'm back. Okay, I mean Koda Obiso, thank you very much. Mr. Manu, Mr. Charles, my connect is here.
Thank you, brother. That's right. Thank you. And I think we should raise a whole new generation. Again say no matter what, we will try to work together. We should raise a generation. Actually, I said we must work together in spite of whatever. We should not continue on the same narrative. And we must do that. And Jenny, some people will fall through. Don't lose your heart. Many heart attack. Tobuasi. Kakrasa bones and I cop. Well, here we are trying to know. And so that's a bit of Philly Bako. Me boy Bako say, what the far no dear far. Then say project to be the one part the lead or the anymore. Say me try not to train. Examine your company for. So, and the Eddie. What the cash man of for this is here. But you want to say so to when they in terms was it test just give a test us. So test.
I think that they lagi kakra. Ne Charles, what to make a? Oh, okay. Good evening, boss. Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Well, that's the Enra, and then additional church out of my that's it. And then here we're raising very because at the trial there my any in India any only this platform now. Yeah, you be saying you bet me a bit ya no aka say bia ye probably na partner by BB based on your previous experience then ye ma yenya. But they say I know yenya man renewal about your country no any your continent no any say you was any juma. Me find inspirational e be a bet me nipa ba ko pe wo Ghana me say okay me who say despite ne Mr. Sapon aye juma che if I don't need to search for 100 people and 1,000 people and say my JD say a bit may happen in Ghana because if you know ya so I'll just take one inspiration and I also do that means my follow suit.
Wow.
So we be crying right now no and when you understand any sales name I how I will transform what being. So I was ultimate still out to me and many chance now in the past year Juma.
Yes, sir.
As some American I say me in Ponte. Right now, me a program say from June where I estimate to by December no. I was say me timi Ponte be free. The only places be na me omu kakra by December meton. My status project no. Now I've been country be. I think the chance from them country almost say this is what I'm doing. But now no, I can bring people on board. Say afraid now person start a moyen. Meka say brani enkoto bina yembe yem grumu omu kakra ne enkoto ne ensuansa ne esi ton moa. Afei ton we na hu emoa na ni so a now person will start to build wow open now build wow farms. Now you can take that expertise no from that side no. Now with the no I it many links no right now no me pen me feed me workers me bibia. It we interested say person we here one person test drive one link up na me hwe me ne obeye bibia senior etene profit margin say you turn June you need turn by December the binya ubiano what we have to do biano at least I have to start testing people and trying people because boss any pa free and me offer say I would do me plan me dey question any plan no as I be start farm we go treat me engineer we first thing I cover you so and you know I don't know me but but say what come here to say sadene doors no mu timi ndini na e dey odi kro ebi beka you know right now we have to have that mindset is there and it be true a residual risk a be anyone risk in it. You cannot have a risk-free something. It when you have business, entrepreneurship, and all these things. You have to buckle up your belt to not true punches. Some will land, some will not land. You may be now, so you be now will move on. I think you know a story. Sometimes you teach grana, get tiana, any kind of say you put me quite here when I sorry, Jina, still I am also say yeah, you know, maybe the end punch side. For now, it's only 6 months after December, no, November, December, when the sales are done, we can, be able to find any way. If you still want to do it, then we sit down and we talk and we move on. My number will be here, and you can get in touch now. Yeah. My number 443 537 0271. Me Texas. But Bibia Ghana, we any bro from point Ghana on point. 443 537 0271. It do for any time. And now WhatsApp me. I can call back now. Yeah, we can talk. Boss, me text now. I'm not going to forward the
all right. So that's Aha, nti. Mr. Manu no. Charles Kasa.
Mr. Obi, mpacho mwajo.
Ya Joso.
Mommy, michiao. Mshawo honti michiao. Ebusha for michio baby ya. Legend.
Yes, sir.
What is some chiakra or you say me to chamount. We shall be more 2 minutes into no mention by means remember. The din kind and answer na wokano. Na your question when anka never say din common or the abenti the radias. Na me persona my question be na entity the beka silent no. First question ma. Italian castle no ye can be momento giusto, tempo giusto, luogo giusto. Me chemu kakeri. Me submit on say
Johnson.
Momento the correct time, the right time and the right person and a day, and can we say moment the right, correct, and the correct person so until nipa mi say keshia ya ne duru baby na prepi no ye life no ye kushie nipa bi ansa na share de obeboa no obi o yebe share bia no e wo botaye a wode ba ya brabo obi wo ho a oba beboa e obi wo ho a oba de abefa emre bi mu a ebe hye den nti nipa na obeboa amefa mai ba bi ebe hye den no sa nipa no ye ka se wonu no ebeboa na wan hwe na nya no a na mo wo hye no be de obe hye den keke nti ono free ho na fe ya hye den wie ye be kokko hye nipa correct person na ede oba beboa no na sa nipa no ba na sa time no se de me medru bi no bedru na igwa na uni ahoden na nka first na wo sa ahoden no but sa nipa no obeboa no wonam enti enchekire ni niema bi a ekura no wo de ba no obo so obehu an se wo pagya mu prekope enti mesre se ni SEO ni audio di otimio akamio uma enyina anye dai eyenyi free ho na akasia be de ye ho network no ne betima boy me de yetima because she see amene mu ka say yo nipa bebre ba o mi so ben o mu gu ho a o mu nya kitwa bi sei ana mam na be sei but o mu nya ani o mu so a o mu obikasie be sei but enya de so mo ninti no o mu mpu nyenka say fortunate o ma de o mo eye nti no mo me network ye ho opportunities in ye de pa ye ngofo a omo hwe partnership ye brother baako ohia partnership anye se me na me bo na baso na emom wo ba no wa no na koye ho ekuta ho se de mi so menu ka no diligence no ene ofa no ye emudua wo ho ye wo de ope brodua wo ho ye ope de ope banchi ye ope nipa no doso me nkwama ho de nye de entimi but momo ye hu se sie di sika no ekwakoboa na eno nche se sika kwakoboa nti no ono no be ye esia na be bi chimuko na chimuko momo ye no nyina no monye sia na monye brake monye clutch na monye accelerator emom yes moye one body na dia one body car na dia ene be boa na mfaso no eno so mo amon se monye yi nti no nyame ya domo a enema the opportunity ndio mesoben ewo pa nipa no so ewo pa ana ba kwa mpese mebusa mesoben
all right
no see nipa no say o overcome negativity ha na o say o sa ho ya de free self consciousness na bache no kama yenyina na say yenkwa ye wabruchire say na o sika no negativity ni self
obia me se Ghana ni Ghana ni otu ya no se Ghana ni fini ha o de sika de bre na o be hye no o beto araze baje as a matter of fact o de onya visa o de beto akọ ko unhu ya de papa bia wa ha so to de opa hwem nipa ne bebre o mo ye business ana so aton ne dan akobo a ofa nipa be 50 uko na odi nkoma before so beton ne business na ana so okoto visa na odi ache study their language bon so ko ya no start shoot her down economy my day and another do my say a brochure the unya me koya menya capital me say you say what to the casa na pe say I don't know afano. So but obi a sebe obi so wa brochure person betra Ghana no. We don't pay. And if you background or tenemu I have in a language. Ntini pa no bo say where's no use no be cheno say obehu until no guy na kasa obehu o say was start use words be say akwawe o this kind of manner obefa obeko enti obehu na action obehu si osikasa na ho fama obehu ontimi fancy so me mom dey no pa na me tiachira me hu say eno no boa ma hu say nipa no wasi ne bo say opese wo ye pipi we rasta foi ebre bo so ko she kura bi ase kura na was the rasta ya na ja rasta fa rasta woni uni ntokwa sembia woni bra ho ka kura obi a wompe they live in a different world though. Human beings live in their own world. Everybody is living in a world, and that world is here. So, and to the same union, what is our country, but is different. It lives in a different world. In Africa now, obey my people, I'll be my partner. No, why do you cause I'll be this year? I'm telling you, perfect. Confor I want to scam or more dino character or your language. And at the old friend I won't find just a okope na busu afford is the antitely kindness of any language. What is unsumu yasi? And mom dear, if they live in that conscious, positive, optimistic world, you can have a good partner. Yeah, you can have a good partner.
Me da say ade ba ko a meti my cat was na me 2 minutes na bruso say uhu nipa ne ba na correct person na ade ba ko a me die hu ni say on kan budget yeso on kan budget yeso ena wo ye titro na brochire for ye mistake ba ko ya ne say se nipa no be ka sem na ye strength so anasi excellent so no nipa ka say no was want so no na ye je is okay because already ni akese sika no wo ye dollars ne anasi euros no ewo Ghana sika mti hun bebrebe the American no me kan gina bibi so fi say me ni say SOS ye bie ye branch o Ghana ye communities ni nyina e dey akọ take information ni dey aba eno ndram ka say nipa ndorso omu hia opportunity pa udumi so betima ye adwuma no but omnya tama mini ye unye ba ko hia no me ka na da mitirimu ni brand just pransa mo no ka chem say no nya botre na me nim say sika na so kra but otimi ma budget ni ba form kiti em so ben ya sha ase with that nothing
That's right.
Ewo image a report ya wa ye ne okoye ne ne a odi aba aka fe na metra ase aye ho editing am dia ba na ebe boy nyina but wa musa me hwe wakwaba a wa musa me lot of apart from budget ye share that ye no am kwa dem senke be bruso no o mani ko so less 1/3 inti we no so ye sign ya mo man
that's a good sign
ye nyenhwe meti ha
that's true
so ono de SOS dey enam nti me so be ni nyina ye oyi mo yi ko research nya wo anka ni ya nti metre che na ya
no that's a good point and correct so kind of correct usika ho a very good solid point we moderate or spend this kind of spending this on one day so as we say free here friends and so umbra so be kwa me fa uba so tambia wo fa trotro just when you boga it was all your budget today so No, I don't know. Just that's it.
Correct person, correct time, and correct moment. And no one is away. Major actually.
Yes, that's right. I was Johnson Wood. Can say that's it. Moment. Of I do kasa. Of I do.
Legend Bajo Timinka.
Yes, sir.
Legend Michel.
Of I do at Tonga.
Bajo Michel.
Of I do also.
Abusianfo nyina.
Yes, sir.
And ya no ma di kan kasa na si. O de o aseda ne de say enya Titanic ship ne di gum. Na
Hey.
ya de abeda wase. Say movement no e change ni ama na ne partnership. Legend de ya na ya ba ko ni say e de ahye itirimu say asa woni obi ya partnership a e wo say nipa no ono odi hia. Ana say eni say na bra bossesa eni say o look good nti woni obi ahye adwuma ase no na ekọ nanim no na obi kohia na yere e wo saloon kura eye problem afi na obebo won kai say nipa na woni ne ye adwuma no sisi ade na yere na wotwi bia okoye ni ti sebi mpredua asame ne meye adwuma no na ne yere ye ni ti but na satellite bia nda no so e wo say ye ti ase ti say de Mr. Manu kan ye say ene ono wabie ne door ama wo kakrawa na wode kwakọ na wode akọ test waters no doesn't mean say 24/7 ofre Mr. Manu and now text na was all respond. Edu ba bia obi wo ho a ode ni sika kakra be bata wode ho anase one wo ye adwuma say 50-50 mpo a opese you are the back and call obo nani pre na wo je so oje kre na wo kasa oye say obi kura kasa o mpese wo beka bi because of the geographical location, especially yan brochirefo no dodo na no ye nhyeso any some mfifi mu bi ase ono na nkasa oni information but okwa abonten kotie bibi obi kan bibi abonten a na ode ba na so obebisa questions bi ono wo be ye Q&A bi ase eno na ma ye nuanum na wo fie no sometimes omo feel comfortable so omo ne ye be ye adwuma. That's a fact.
Okay.
Wono prof can say me and I will repeat it. Ebia ebinom wo ha omo nti ase ba yen ye na ebinom aye adwuma ne ye koso ne ebinom aye adwuma no we understand it. Say wono wo pese wo ye sam fifi mu na ene ye pe obi na ono so mmehye adwuma num na omma we information no na onhu the day to day running me ka say wo abroche na wo adwuma wo fia. There be a Mr. Manu same way, and I will never forget it. I took clue from it. Matrono boldly in red in my book said, Ojadie o yebia kotena Ghana. He was part of the building. He was part of everything that was going on. Onim baby an phone location wo. Onim pen biane said the size tie. Into otihana woni ni di nkoma. You cannot tell him a different story, show him a different picture. Enti woni obi ye adwuma no wonso planning say one time bi wo be pemre na wonso wakofie no wakohwe baby ade no wo ba ya na ya ye ho say there is difference between partnership and investment. Ya misplace no. An investor don't care about the location of the building, but a partner should care about where the building is located. A partner should care about the day-to-day running of the business. We investor krana, you are based on information keke krana. Still no, you have interest of the business until you do research about what you are putting your money into. Not talk less of winning the partnership. Partnership means involvement. Partnership means you being part of it. Adwuma no gu a egusi mo sere so eye yi a eye yesi mo sere so yemfa ye ho njim mema ye meye ye ho se ye de da bia no ye Supreme Court ye judges ye see e na wo de da bia de bisa question na wo nso wo se sen Won so research no saying na ekire wo emoa no ento nkosua na ekofom no wo research kire se den ne yenye menkoka se ebia nkosua no so atinti na je nipa ni wiawo sometimes management practice sometimes bibi na enkoyie nti won so why your research you have an information. Let's know what we are doing. If we are selling won so your marketing ni bi fa wo hoji marketing no digital marketing wo betumi asua na won so wo boa na wo sell it. A part of the partnership. Menja bibi antu nipa baako so. Legend, yeah, dear. I have a team, and I believe in my team. We believe in ourselves. We believe in Ghana. The yeah, ni say, ibinuma omo ni any knowledge about farming, about crops, about anything. We help them to start something.
Wow.
Yeah, farm super. Yeah. It is a consultancy and supervision. We take your money. Yeah, no na ye adwuma no ye nji usika se fa beto ho na ye no na ye every stage you know you are aware. Asase no se opese wo to na wata fine ye wo dia opese wo rent a ye wo lie ye be rent amount, and then we manage the farm until say ye beton bibia no, then we all share the profit. Enti idea you can try ye nyina ye nipa abade ba ko ni say ye esese wote ase say ye nipa ena weather ewo ho ye nye ye control weather enye ye control environment. There are so many things, but the fact is said me ya me farms and I say me ya me project, it is the same energy we channel towards what we are doing, because at the end of the day we only benefit when there is profit, and we try our best to say you be making wo capital no available amount, then the profit is what we discuss at the end of the day. I believe in my team. My team is solid. We are on a good start. Obia na beka chiro say it's not possible. It's possible. I'm working. Team no Ghana. Team ni bi wa. Legend me number they say I say household name no. Me number no America into the +1 no. What did you animu na 614-589-2207. O text me o frame me a mpacho driver. Number is 614. Remember I said +1 into what the +1 need kaya 614-589-2207. Legend me that say partnering with Ghanaians or working with Ghanaians, and I say it is possible. Some of us we have started. People are there. The young guys are willing. They want to work. You doubt in him. If you believe in yourself, therefore I'm not thinking about the person cheating me. But say because of that, don't take advantage of me, because I'm not here to take advantage of you.
Mr. Edu team is helping me with farming.
Legend, and I say, my boy yesterday and yet every question we have, we are at par with the people we are helping. You didn't come more questions they ask. No question is difficult and no question is stupid. That is what we intend to do.
Fantastic. That's a good thing. And opeso ye fua no afro fadu. Pesa me yesho say asase nyina no pe bi oto a. That's a good thing. Who else? Okay. Mr. Amoni Kasa. Amoni. Majo Kasa. Yes, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Waniawa, Yetonka.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Waniatonka.
What you make?
Yes, sir. Okay. What's going?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Waniatonka. Okay. Struggling. Okay. Alaji Kasa, Alaji Sharif. Alaji Kasa.
I'm lower TV, no. I'm lower TV, yeah. With the friends, what with the won't put it on when this year now, Mr. So with Jada, Mr. Charles, send me a link, no.
Okay.
With the mechanic say, the mechanic say, Madam, yeah, the be I me follow we, I mean, there might be one of me, you know, me and a lot of me and wrong. But if you were, I'm to say, never be brave as a sour, Sebi, Manamon to a mutual. And let's say cameras in there, my mom because some more than 4 cameras for my room just to track it. Kona say, maybe one me who ye, so I'm not mind is out, I don't know what it is. So, yeah, them all say, if you're Jumayano, Yamian, before I'm starting my Jumano, for any public to be an answer, at least almost a boom. So then we can boom fast. I almost inflate prices so many things. Kotori brand or double bet. What I know is that my me about moody or mobile, no matter what it is, still not so fast one there. You will take the papa and become phone in a BP. See, I'm about Mubua. I'm telling you, we can't go nowhere. Beginning me start almost 2 years. Let me discuss the free alcohol. As we choose a human, a cost of the men. I am just a BB, of course. Ask me what is going on. But as time goes on, I'm teaching. I know. I can't go on say no. So my son is so you more moon or more no more man pumping in everything. But you know, oh, and yeah, my team and teams, I'll tell you, say we can't go far. I'll be honest with you. Last month, because Ghana February and I'm bad match. To be honest, because can come $1,000. Be quite busy. I know me be D and yeah, as I had $500 plus I got to bank. As I across this physical Ghana sika almost 4,000 Ghana say credit by hand. Because Ghana, I don't want to change money with airport. I always be I want money in my hand. So until to me here be big crack will fear. To be honest, boy, how do you say be power? American system, sometimes people don't get it. Uber Juma to 67 years before you get your full pension. That's 67 years. Now we any now you're if you're able to go to early pension on 62 years now, let's say be man now you are well off because you have about $4,000 a month to crowd a full pensioner. Rent you're saying, light you're saying, it doesn't worth it. And Colin they say yeah, more, they will go. But one way you can't make it. So I didn't need the opportunity home. Now there's a brow brain now for to be behind the so. And to me, they make a can say, me and coffee, could teach you an chair echo. So, see, to me, it doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is. Say, store will be a BBR. So, fear crown of say we are ultimate trust or fence warning. Ultimately, starting with big kakran kakra. There's a thing I say, could you be store down there? You could trace a woman. So, Anna always said, we are no kakra because we know that the kakra now the name of good internet now. Say, I'm a something time. Maybe I should be on my better. Then you say, well, you when you're in your muscle be brave. And found so Kongo, Takrado, Hawaii. You just you need to lower the profit margin. It will encourage people. We have found just 10 cities, 10 pesos depending on Bemba told you. So, I let a voice say, you from which I let the government Yama be brave. So, it's me the mechanic says, yeah, we can start from somewhere because if you're the few. I have a tough year cry and say, what peer you cry, one peer taxes, but I feel it from yourself. Me can't last time cry with you, Ghana, with you, I've heard say, say property rate to say wow. Aha, what? Oh, me doctor, I for India, you medical doctor. Papa, you might try ne darker, but try me mortgage, maybe dear, I can't. Until Papa call retirement, what if you say, oh, your taxes? Oh, my country straight away, say, about 4 years, time because the mother won't your taxes into anything. Also, on what you was never done, but if you need the assassin, the Yawodia, and you know, they end up selling that house, to take Omka crowd.
Hey.
That's why the wolf chrome or bit gun or bit will be better you the food. One yes, no. Some them fools as every many of Mr. Man who need such as Munami, I say, put to fian in Chianeco, you're feeling treffy. I'm telling you, you're French treffy, baby Sabi. Say what one, the days in one January, they say what they junior come no. When the bounce in a catch you natural. But a general of 1 million must start with one foot. We need to start it now. They say, I make a Mr. Man one more option. Say, so who they will be a grand young 70 because okay from €7 energy €1,000. Come point, man. You don't know. Only they said you wouldn't be one. So because we didn't know the second, what I stayed behind and saw and said, we are oncophobia or more. They are all opportunities. They are following you, but they just want to extract people. They'll say me and that. They'll say me and that. Say, yeah, I am called for be only trustworthy now. I'm telling you, sir. We can start with something. Oh, that I was telling Mr. Charles, said we can start with 4 people crowd on the side. No, we do SOS group. No, a bit more pulling paper for me. Then we can start something little.
Okay.
So on the make can say we need to build our team. So be you call a year young group here. Sometimes when a human crown you call some that says oh young group here when I that small team here ubianye be no family. So you started. Now, I'm far. But master so I see many of you are choosing. Team Stramo, yeah, what platforms? So no, yeah, try say, yeah, get here along and yeah, building our own small teams together. Bet my Nipa 3, Nipa 2, Nipa 5, Nipa 1. At the end of the day, no, it will just a few drops of water makes a mighty ocean. We can as time goes on, we can still build it. So to say the blaster and almost picky teams. So after just for completion, you get a solid team. I'm telling you, sir, you go far.
Yes, sir.
You go very far. It's the mechanic say, "Me an inch if you defeat." The 100 years, sir. Oh, you better deal. Yeah, here. At the end of the day, no, it won't benefit us.
Wow. Imagine that. For our number 2, now, then now we will be person connected to with my connected.
Oh, we there. We be actually Mr. Charles, secretary. Another secretary, me. Me actually, you know, me I do small. Actually, I have me handle me psychological. You know, I say I me sometimes you know me think of for fun. You might be other things. You know, I say be true your friend. To me, no more. And me think of us about it, but every when there's any part of it. But actually, no, I'm in the washing bay business, which catches anybody who is interested in washing bay. No, I'm willing to show the person how to do the setup. But trust me, it's a very lucrative business. People, independent and so if you get a good location, it doesn't worth the price. It's currently the who turn about then you make it because who bet me the restaurant shame, who bet me the friends papa shame, who bet me the and never be bread shame. Every shopping mall crown can be behind the washing bin. So until be about who be ano say about who car betonsa. Be where shop friends supermarket crowd bit more top read kakra they said a mobile mart ni one am dash shame. So what did the make an ask? At the end of the day, no, Obi Obobo Rahobiano, you don't so just say, he can't on Fanco. Maybe over Hurricane, oh, Jam, come on, don't go for over to Biaco. Oh, on the make a here near my Biama. Oh, you know, I can give that guidelines, you know, with the technical support, you know, to build that project.
Do you person contact away?
I mean, number actually, number, no, began a number is 0267.
0267
276 005 and my US number is 646 338 3634.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you know you obi afo say o here any ibiano On behalf of one Mr. Charles, my boss, well, I'm willing to say, because Mr. Charles, I call about a friend of Otons, you know, is your run. A man called that school, no, that course, one way out, free or back, I don't know. I mean, I'll be in a trust. No, so that's it. Yeah, he find everything on the server, but me need Kasai, and he listened to me, and I didn't do that course no now the fit or more about Ghana try.
Okay.
My mom from Kolani be are able to control them and able to guide them to take a course which is helping them.
That's right.
Yeah, because we casa because one can't answer a Kola or Baba, I'm about to be so it's
right.
Madaruma, where the Kakamoga, to move out, Nazema is wow, Nazeka say come out, and Mr. Charles. Mr. Manu, the pen number set up for go for Chile. He be party different.
That's right.
Madaruma, why?
Okay. That's it. Thank you, sir. All right. And then I'm gonna say every point let me know because agenda be the baby. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I love you. Okay, so who's here? Okay. Miss Mark, Kasa.
Hey, Mr. Lumpa, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm from to say that.
Bogo.
Yeah, Uncle Pons. Yeah, hey, me, woman, no point. Yeah, say woman be free. Topic now with the buy on 5. Many are the papa. Why you ready to boy be no? I think they are working. Maybe I'm a you be na many partnership. Then I say
go for yes.
Then I partnership. Now, I did not quite to cry. One cast of hotel. Oh, we didn't cry. Oh, take a car, my can say. A school now with the icon, a square was to be the album of Diana. O follow pa, not within the crack, not in the crano, the bonabra, no one who batono. Many can say me war, me were Juma may be a Juma. I war Ghana, and so my dear Juma, your menu be no question, you be unpaid when I'm senator. Now, my dear bar, quintuple, or business different things, media ban. There will be one say our interest over to mama. Hey, a Jumano, Menaya. And also about me, help me herbalist. The more product business, my register for Food and Drug Authority in a Jumabi, sweet mother free internet. Major Edgemano, a yasay.
Oh,
you know. Nimpano so me yo be a obutum aye personal say for camera yedi gya na obutum aye ho adwuma yi ana so obutum wa ya wa ton amaye na anka ebitum ya cha nsa na wa hwe chire kakra.
Okay. And to be power benya we.
Asa to na onde benama onya onya sisi a obutum aye ni 222 222 222 4708 6123.
Okay. And to work Roberto.
Asat now there Mauritania.
Mauritania, yeah. Okay. Right. To work for Zoo. All right. Okay. That's it. And it have like a visa, close by my house and panels every was. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Mr. Yes, sir. For Zoo, that's it. Mr. Amoni, Kasa.
It's a boss.
Yes, sir.
I hope they say the motivation career.
Ane, etonka.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. That mean network
Mhm.
Yeah. Boss it was view. Bro, what game jam? Wow, me network near but sure. Wow, so what we do somewhere. And that topic is then drag it back to back. You can drag it sales and I would say that's it was a partnership, which is very important. So partnership on the say criminal you go into partnership and there's a lot of problems. But I think still in church now would say, I mean say it's easy to do. It's easy to do because say one example of it for any kaboom farms. They say in kaboom farms you're quite and let's say example now you compare oil at all palm oil. You turn on palm oil to store and then price cost around here. We are doing it. It's working. You turn break price cost around here. So it's working. We are 14 people across the globe. Italy, US, Ghana. We have come together and it's working. It's working. The way I'm mobile and process and procedures and what better appointment the beer bedding and the cost of eco patriotic investment and also muscle. It's a partnership we can do it. We can do it. I'm into retail, retail electronics. We bought a room 2 years ago, and I'm the started here. They started here, it will be the first month because I'm the 1,800. To say after 2 years, time I'm able to look for 60,000 a month, and then I'm able to look. What I see, but by year by now, end of this year, now must be say 100,000 over. But a time, a crack,
and you're managing it or managing it outside.
Yeah, so go US, but I want to name my wife the Iran.
Wow.
Yeah. Every time, yeah. Every activity, a creative platform, and every time there are activities I'm aware of it. Back to back, normal communication through the course of the military. And my wife is so already on so ocean. And trading, yeah, we did buy a crack trade. Yes, we did my microphone. And never mind, I check what and that the mission, and my mother check what I made the church back to back. And never mind, I check what I did the mission and draw. This answer be there. No, yeah, and it's working. It's working because what's that here doesn't look good, but a crack now and there's a maybe this year with one of the say start local, think global. Every business that you start local, think national, think global. And that's where we are heading towards to. And if Africa wanted to be a global platform, maybe the next 10 years, a process that we're going through. And now, you can see, say,
yes.
So what I will say here is say our platform is open right now. What we want to do, because sometimes I now requesting like especially when we're UK then UK product, electronic product maybe they US never. So if you are in UK now, electronic product so you can get it at affordable price. Yeah, we can sell it for you, and then we'll take our percentage. And my account to be able to say, we show your inventory.
Okay, so in other words, only making the product
if you watch China, there will be a And if you want to partner with us, and us affiliate with us, you are welcome. So US that electronic products, be phones, TVs, be at so. Now should I say what the bag and what tongue? Now say you can make some profit. Yeah, contact us. Now we have the market. Sometimes I had a demand can meet demand. It's a demand can meet me. Because customers buy, things that they request like I can't even meet something like demand. But out there and winning how to outsource this kind of products. Electronic products, TV, smartphones, used, new, all electronic products. You can contact us. And you better talk about now. You have percentage. The profit no capital. I'm out. I cry. So the way your boss, my boss at the Roma. 2 years ago, I made it to the new. And I say starting. Been through.
I would say, who is a money?
Oh, the person can call me. Me number US. Me number +1 513 510
yes
2226.
Okay. But you say
Yeah, 513 510 2226. Until with my WhatsApp, with my friend. I think the WhatsApp far better. Go WhatsApp me, I can get back to you.
All right. Thank you, sir. And to electronics now, open market we are ultimately baby maybe at to be brave. Now, person.
Boss, that's it.
Yes, sir. That's it. Mr. Money. And so we just about okay. But time on also. Okay. Posh, what do you think?
Bema, Yamin Shroud. Why?
Yes, I was.
Yamin Shroud. Share and the topic out that be a idea Damakuma, so Debianam can present the Baba who are Yemi youngsters nearby. You are teaching them it. I didn't want to bring this up.
Oh.
I want you to touch something on partnership.
Okay.
And then you who in the mini GG. And then more crying time. Me was one idea na cutting me. I don't know what is going on. Me banana me
and the network now say week. How crimes
before poor members so can come na me send say can come. My try sa my bad and that link ni poor me dey join me nya. It is send me and was send ya me. Me da nyame ase.
Yes sir.
Me no ben and the program ya uye wo hu. Edamakuma so. Ubisa first lady a ufa no. Who started program was so ufa first lady no started the kasa na me fiso. First lady o catch us say who abrochi now person link up with obi partnership e wa abrochi obi antie de me kan yo. O se say who abrochi na person ni obi link ya documents ye betro na say me so ben ni ne ya abrofo asem we fa yankusi hwe. That documents na ye be link ni bibia na ya abrofo asem. I'm talking from experience. You see, I say, obi owa abrochi a o person invest wo obi adwuma mu no. Say 1 to 2 am bagana. Am be jina nka say me no wo na eye we me be hu sese. Wo tana na discuss ba. The risk involved in the business no wonim. One share year. Wo discuss ba risk our business no. Say be happens is here. Number one, natural disaster or whole. Say risk be bad natural disaster, risk be bad because in the pakone do sika. Enti obi owa abrochi bia o person invest wo Ghana no. Ade ba kope na meka kire mo. Say upo untumi mba, say wo busu ni bia o trust no. Ma onko emphasize nkomo obi a say, "Oh, I want to be part of your friend is saying your company." so that me so no say 6 months time profit biba na yache. You are sitting in the US, all you do is provide money to the person. Now when you go through daily. Don't you I will say yes, Ghana. Yes, your friend is saying call for a new Juma. We have to understand our culture, how things work. It's not just sending the money. Who is kind of not just say Juma? No. Well, no scan say ba mundi echire. Me de me ho by example. Me nkasanche. Me trust this here. Me de me by example. I've experienced in Konfua. They come to me. Me so me that who de Nkofo be bra frame a few platform me so say. Yes, so your fish farm, you need your fish farm. After omo bana me no omo kan. Majority of me I say Nkofo frame who 11. Omo frame. Now I face them with reality. Omo mu say this guy, he's telling us the truth. Say, who discount basi and fish farm mumawa? Fish farm risks a woman 50-50. Mr. Obina who said, only me bedi ubakaya. Recently, you almost bien you last year. It is anka mi wonko for 3. Voter ni nyano. It anka sabi wonko for 3 na ma or this car brem na me ye na me beka chese voter na se wade na. Obepene. Ompene. Enti de bia me pese opi oti abrochi o investi sika se farm no se den o investi sika se wo ntumi mba ma obusu eni bi mbra nkrata na ye betro no mo mbra na mo ntro na mo ma ye nyina ye hu se risk e wo baby a e ba ye ni e betumi atro na de okay e na ba ye be san to aso no e ma ya be mu mbu ye beto aso na yakọ ebedu bebi no ebeyeye nti ya ye wa abrochi na mo pese mo di sika koma nkofo a omo enye edwuma ne mamono na mo ba abeji sika no. It doesn't work that way. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Please, if you are sending money somewhere, make sure say you will come.
Have a look at it.
Yes, come and look at what is going on, Brabeshe. Because Ghana forum on bebre didn't grow. And no money no me and trophy. Bebre didn't grow. In so bedu baby no say you wanna promise to me. One thing you because some boa bro. And so overwhelming. To me yet and I sometimes don't say ye come for no. So they happen or be reporter osro. They are so intimidated say obefra catch us say one thing. Nature of a catch of the same is because we are no real. Meaning of why you we have people clean, they will not steal you. But yeah, what if you say this kako? Do you know the risk involved? Metaso wahase.
Okay.
Me pese me catch Obi our platform is won. Person catch obi our platform say you cast a risk won. Would you hear Juma and I would say na obi be we usika obi be you say do you think about the very moment what sorry anopa we dware wo fie why ye bibia ubie opono na upie fi efia. Do you know that's a risk? It's a serious risk. O kono dey na chance of over fie bi. Unnim de betumi akọ happen o bibia ukono. Anything can happen. So you getting out of your house pona uko krom no, it's a risk. Enti bibia no, there's a risk involved. Andra yes you said it. Man try on doing say ukoye ebe say enti unkoye. Take that risk. Yen nyina take a risk. Yes ra no pa na epie na ye tena ye car mu wontra car mu kwa ukofa bus po a wonam ukofa trotro ukofa Uber there. It's a risk. Uber to me epie fifie aka che oyire no mba se me kwa ba ubekọ no ebi ana wamba. Into life no majority of your life is a risk. And it's all your business. Men's roster over risky. Now say all risk is what making sure say ube di chire. Na men koshe e bibi amede misika akoshe no. Ade na ekoso no ba won tena brotin gas obi nyema na oba na anye ya won na beko. Ye nkofo na gugan bebre ye legit omo ka no kre. Nti de me work anu no me wie. Why?
Yeah, that's it. All right. Ofumanu, that was what can be.
Boss, the last person we can say is that we put your folk grab a readiness. I don't know. On be crazy, who be a location. Now say problem. Be bad. I say be say next year. What would that affect the outcome? No, me I think that say nipa no never be starting up. Only be out to the person. Let them know the reason why we didn't see the risks a woman. And how because we are right now, that's why we are defeating the purpose in here. Yes, because we are trying to say a amount for chance. So now working together and and it comes with a risk. And it's something that we are all willing to say. So when you're party, you can find an enemy say what will say. What you teaching we understanding is out there. Any the honor system so near there, you no correct any day what I say. It is no correct no holding the pan catch or say me do 1 acre, half acre actually. Aka half acre. Definitely we provide you evidence amount who say, and I also we understanding into the things now do secure. So I don't think that say again too much say I was saying US maybe our yeah, my not 10 acres until the mean to take it in Rammer 10 acres. Yeah, I don't think that me so I was saying dreaming for when I'm me believe who
and to make us say limit bay now also in terms of capital injection.
That would depend on an individual person. Say maybe at the time it be $5,000 and $10,000 might be a mean DH. Obi also be $50,000 might be DH. So Obi Zuzuma $1,000 and after 500 cedis. I mean $500 and now 500 cedis. So eventually our pocket how our value send the person we had. Me throw my point out. They be out said and punch change. You know it's not play move free. I mean even from our punch change. It doesn't make sense. To be a punch 100, 200 now for so ube bad here. Then you have to decide and see the risks and the amount of money that you are putting in. But we have to give people chance.
Okay, Mr. Bosch, what person can we be? And we move to the next. Okay.
The millionaire kind, you know, and one a woman say, your friend is saying, will you be a partnership for Ghana now? Discover no, yeah, true. We try ticket near Bano. Fine, me tinasty perfectly, and you know, maybe the American say, open your be. You Ghana or trusting or require because we want to mean ticket number. If you when you be obeko, our officer will Sammy pay. If you are out business as a crass say, uncle, no, so good general. So, a couple because me, my seminar maker.
Now, Mr. Bosch, so one will be 1,000 Ghana cedis or fan support or tongue yard, no fan support.
Oh, 1,000 cedis there. Not me can be beyond that will be some question. 1,000 cedis there being main castle being good DH. It's not me can be say. Me feel the name one. No make you one me a very, very capital intensive. So Oka say only me by partnership. Unkita 200,000. Miss Obin, unkita 200,000. A bed in pa. Say, may I accept to say, by me partner. It me I'm talking from my side of investment. It is all the size bar.
Okay, so your figures are huge.
Yes, very, very huge. It's so capital intensive. Miss Obin, sketches me no pon scared they will be do work. Ube feed we are over discount. And don't see that me make us say, oh, baby, ho, now no partnership. Maza, within 6 months now, so to me 2.9, but because the car would be stable, and yes, the car
Bishop. Yeah, that's
because
right. Okay.
me start on the
All right.
stand me yeah, me start on the car me this shame no. Now the money was so huge, and you know, it do me say I was a me call.
Yeah.
And I'm a call, yeah.
That's right.
Because this was 2017. Because I'm going to say, hey, Nejuman saying that thing, risk a woman. Me so me Uber to me, Sika me can Uber to me investing in our China, I bet me about catchers like Ashe.
Okay.
And you know,
right.
And you know, me million I say, but business is do honor Udu Sika Koshima and try on doing say, yeah, man. One share, na kudi bone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Yes, fantastic. And the 200,000 Koshima, or you say for the coffee. But I said, oh, the 1,000 bread, yeah, at least. So I think it's understood. Nate Kasaka Krebs, they say we'll be about only 2 minutes now. Nate Kasa. Yes, Nate.
Good evening,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Me pese me tell ma drink kakra bi wo program ho na ka me bisa se on say e do so say nte bi a time o de ma yen sanka yen fan contribute no so ka betima ahwe ama se na be ya ipa dodo na so betima akasa so
Nate. Oh, they see how they buy so they buy yeah discussing. There should be clarity.
Okay.
But do you say our my whole time?
Enti kakra me so me de ka ho ne se na o kase partnership me so se onipa ne be yesa na o hwehwe se ne ono so tie me a me no kase me electrician mako register with energy commission enti ebi se person no me ye na saa ne ma ne nyina be boa mo hu se nipa no ono odi no
pa je se ye be mo sika enko energy commission.
Dabi Mr. Mpesa me kire ne se won se de be boa mo hu se nipa no ebia ebe boa ma nukwaredi ho asem so ho nukwaredi kakra ebetumi aboa ma eno ho asem ne ye ken so se bia na unimi nti ebia din ni bebia bibi kakra no be boa me ama ebia in case ebia o hwehwe na enye den ma ho ho asem na meka menka ase kɔ hɔ nom sa na mmom na ebia nipa na adwuma na bibi kakra
so ubodi
ebe boa ma ma hu no eno so boa won so ebi wo na ye nyina yo platform ye di say ampa wo kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn deɛ nanso bribia no kwaredi no hia nti sɛ onipa no kɔsan no so yɛ frɛ ne sɛn beebi ofri ne sɛ na bibi kakra bi a bɛboa ma bi a wo ne yɛ no so wo nso wadwuma yɛ ɔfan no nso betumi ayɛ den ayɛ saa nneɛma na aboa nti Mr. Mr. na ɔka time nti me electrician
one are them out
so omo doso ana matiza was 11 so o time to trust me me electrician
11
happen so o amono na bia opo obi nso asoma no say bia wo ya ade bi na opo obi asoma na wonya nso me wo ho no o frɛ me say me ya de wa kɔhwɛ ma me set sa metumi twamfo ni ade asend o kama opɛ lorry fa bibi kakra bi na e ka ho asema metumi nso akɔ akɔhwɛ ama na bia mo say ade na wo so omo ya na nti obi bia ono nso wo abrochi ono opese opo obi no so man ko hwese ni omo so omo nya no omo ya Mr. Obi so ya available wo ho nti me number ne ye 0245 476817 nti e bia mo no be +233 na we 0 now the +233 number 0245 476817 nti eno ne kakra me so me de be kan ho se na be boa ma meja ama me nuanom na omo so ma to aso that's
what do you ask so okay yes that's it all right Ishmael Kasa
yo ye be kon te time na ko me da say
and time go
me ka say me Ghana e from Ishmael me o West Sechi me managing 7 different businesses I'm starting from scratch and he said obi say me amini obi a wa boa me free ahyase no metumi aka say still open so we invest or be business yen no be bro a omo genuine business the omunya push kakra ombetumi akọ omunim. Yeah, ade pakwa mpese me ka ewa ha ne SOS program na Mr. Charles edi enim no. Ye go so ayebo na ba so obo adwuma pa. Me na interview be recently say ope obetumi akọhwe YouTube. It's very fantastic. All right. Ade pakwa mesa boss ni say oh yeah, oh Ghana ha say na ebia uni dwuma bia ye na obi so nsem say o boa ana o invest adwuma mu a so mu din privilege pa ye binumu so yensa kakra because of inukredi enti and also na aboa ya bedu baby a edu sisi e enti hye ni so. All right, dwuma be na me dwuma no dos kakra na so mebo 4 keke. Say I'll start with the food delivery services. Me a chef nti ye rotisserie, whole roast pork, barbecue, kebab, our event, our home service too. And your product now the sell pan the naturalness of our meat. Say a goat, pork, turkey, beef. And I'm natural biano. That is our selling point. Ye sell pan. Now so almost say the way our system nitiano. Abrofo de no wom bebre e na ye cheap. Nti say ye de na nti say ya no for de na bi. Nti that's the difference. Nti if you are into any livestock farming, you can link up, then we do business. Serious business people should come over. All right. Adiba kwa me sample so ha your home decor business. Yeah, carpet tiles. Yeah, tiles carpet one foreign one no. Because you say see a normal carpet na is to a hand of brain ni hunim di a prank of brain. Especially the grown-ups. How mubaba acquires stink under grass beer so we are creating the awareness especially more many kakran they should shift from normal tiles to carpet tiles because I know I was slippery resistant and I mupa. All right, apart from that, you know, your e-commerce business your platform Jumia GG and I some boosty your Google visibility. Yes, our platform, our social media are promoting. Apart from that, as a Google certified digital marketer.
Ishmael, where do they find you?
Hello?
Where can we find you?
Yeah, my number is +233 +233 249 85 80 48 +233 249 85 80 48. So you're a serious business person now, you can contact. You want to invest, you can contact, then we do deal. All right. I think sir, these are the 4 ones I will talk about for now.
Now, Obisica also is serious. Tobazi, Ishmael. Obisica also is serious. Nobody will send you money. Don't use that. Don't use that.
All right. Thank you.
If you are waiting for somebody to, yes, just say yes. Don't say if you're interested or if you're serious. Just say you're looking up to somebody who would want to partner with you. That I think is better than if you're serious. I think many people are serious. That's why they are here. Still spending their data. Yeah, I think.
All right. Thank you so much.
If you're serious, I mean, people.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
Yes, right. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. A time naso. A time naso. But my frugality. Bachokasa. Frugality. Sharp. Ade. Ubianka kakrebi.
The program into my 24 hours. The Mojumokra. Divya Mitio Odu. Yeah, since last year September. Let them have to listen to because of this month and May programs awarded by it was very interesting. Especially last week DSC, I was very happy about the way you people are discussing main issues that is affecting Ghana education. But that's the part. Until they may say, oh, may 24 hours. Let me not think about that. Yes. Maybe can you let her papa. Last year, me too messages no, me some tips me the Juma, my boy me business for because every month they are say Mr. Niska to coffee. To cut everything short, go Dubai. Yeah, internet every month they will say Mr. Niska coffee, but me tips be my miss me the practice here. What is the tips? That's a seasonal business. Na last year, na plantain, every year. Like now we can be busy say cash flow. Yeah, cash flow. The bad me me business they go me use in plantain so season number. One na me place kaka me the more me turn yam more better a me be use skin 3 4 months no me send this come for. Ama me ho e de edwin me that's the first one. Second one is about I'm say order SOS team for us. In fact, Mr. Menu, Yankupon Show, Papa. Because before this year, Mr. Obino, I do go to net. Let me pay agricultural books. Because about before that business books, all foreign books in them will be great, but me pay agricultural books are like a year familiar to our own. But Mr. Charles, I will be SOS. My hear so many notes on pigs and goats. In fact, Mr. Menu, you're a teacher. Mr. Menu, you're a fantastic teacher. Your teaching on goat was perfect. I'm like me kwabo like goat rearing because let me say goat ye more problematic. But senior, what you say, Mr. Omuyefinidi, and also Israel, also Israel somewhere like that. In fact, Israel fantastic. Now the main supporter, Mr. Ibu. Nkaba na wabe pushing the knowledge. But the master, in fact, I have so many notes. Maybe video. I have so many notes on that. I'm going for Asia Mapa. The third one, because of time, now you can't about building together, like team together. In fact, let me share this experience. Honestly, last week, many Mr. Charles, SOS. That was my first time I made the bus. Before we finish, I have your perspective book over here. So I'm going to quote something from perspective to guide building together. That is Michelle boss, Mr. Nemi, and me who reason why I won't quote you from perspective. uh, page, page 39, page 39, stages and tests that the entrepreneur is likely to go through. Stages and tests that the entrepreneur is likely to go through. It's like you're also teaming up with somebody to establish something. These are some stages that you also go in through with somebody. Yes. The first one, the test of the business, the test of the business ideas and its viability. Before I'm going number say we establish the many do more business. You see, me kodo efu ewo ijira. I'm the last thing me catch them Mr. Chan. Through that experience, na me de back Dubai. You see, ebro na jampo ebro na me de back Dubai. But me back Dubai no, me jango fu mi no. You see, omo ye bibia na omo send me sika man. Me and me trotro bibia Spain say ye na me trotro me dari me. Sika na mo de man because say me ni tiem ah yes say juma na so. Sika ne ba me hu say me hu how next time you come me hu say na me ye no. Nti nea mepɛ sɛ meka wɔ ase ne sɛ if you are teaming up with somebody edwuma no ɛyɛ first time it is very best to also at least wowɔ mmerɛ if you have the time starting no also will have the know-how also we need little knowledge about it so that the end product will not discourage you or the end product will even give you will improve on the next project that you are going to do.
Okay.
And
Over.
the next.
Come on, also. Indeed.
Okay,
Wrap up. Wrap up.
No,
Okay.
And
my host and conform be 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, Mr. Posh, we need 2 minutes in so. We are and I just know. And Fred, you are the last one. And I think Emmanuel also. Wow.
Mr. Obey, Pacho Mikasamote. I'm just going to share under 2 minutes. In the first thing, say, partnership, no personality is very, very important because you'll be a per se, but there's a chance the Yamba and capacity more na a cabbage, per se, be our partner, no, from both sides. About where say the our first scan, where this scan, I say, I say, the personality, no. From any point of view, I know you're even more important than pure physical cash. About money. And no, 1 second, don't be investing. Investing, they'll be uncle with upon it because of time, you know. Mean to me, can't watch them. And third, you know, so no. Idea about investing, VEST, and no, because of time, when constrained, you know, be uncle with upon it. And it's just a choice, say, there will be better who do more how I be a equity and as the time spent on the job, so better count no towards equity. And a catch for the internet, will be uncle with up on it. And finally, so I did about 1 million, say, every month, your partners in metro, your expenses, monthly update. This is what we've done for the month. If you can't say in your expenses, you see, this is what I plan to do in this month. So the BBI be clear, this is where the company is heading. So you say never, and I'm going to say this kind of baby, I didn't know. So being where my time as soon as my minja months. Okay,
all right. Okay, Mr. Manu, take over. And then Emmanuel and Kasa Mebas is here.
Yes, boss. I give with you. What mute where you know, unmute yourself, Nebra. Okay, I feel your tongue.
Yeah. Mr. Charles, you mean I do like I said.
Oh, okay.
Which I will be answered.
Yeah, you so
now. And the program where we are in, I will say I come a command. You will say yes, we are starting to week at Lana.
Okay.
Nowadays, in as an answer, I say I call him Chim Kaka. Probably be near the castle. I will say Tam Quinty.
Okay.
Now, partnership here by Nama. The Amusuma Miss Master to be Kaka. I do baby problem be since Yama, which I have. I do say, so do a year also with my drawing.
Then oh yeah.
But your matter procure.
Okay.
From Proku. My start to Mississippi would be a fine. See, I am Proku to see a woman. Oh, mammy, son. Yeah, when you're nine.
A mammy, okay.
A mammy, son. And I remember Baku, and I won't get one so you know. Also, Messi, or my answer.
Okay.
See.
The problem base and AC.
Oh, do man can say the problem being seen. Me can say me driving.
Okay.
Me run Kumasi to Accra na. Last week you know have been accident Accra. This is my baby.
Oh, sorry.
This is me can say mo no edit ni I don't know.
I feel okay so your driver I feel no Makayo.
I do
beginning because you penny and the good answer.
And okay.
The driver let us know.
See that we got some penny and then go.
Family through airport we buy.
And okay.
It is so be peka be atoma nkra na make am for na ma no. So be kura capital obeto ka man so onye juma.
Oh, I condemn na.
Yeah.
Onye condemn sir. Na as a case no, our police station tafe na ma release ama ya koye hu eduma kakra.
Okay. Sorry.
Easy. This no.
It's a partnership no pewo mpreko ni side na.
Okay, there will be ana kind so dey mean idea. I say Germany will be am den here adwuma but problem about say we ntimi ka say bia. We dan hosa. The car side ni den mpreko no ana so be a year. We pass a partner na say that obi so mna ni na de kwa. I say the ahode na avom kakra. Yes, we omoduane nsem ne ombi bia sa akosoro. Jama who say how shall I? This year I have Mr. Nada. Without to be interested that. Contact me.
So we have to be here wa hin obe hu.
Me aka say mo Kumasi. Ana farm no so abofo.
Hey. Abofo dey wanna me be dra ho Thursday. Yeah, they wanna me be dra.
What the jacket say pa. The big market.
The number be na obi person or no yeah.
The patch number is 0547 71 66 10.
Obet my repeat BM.
The patch 0547 71 66 10.
Edu ohun.
Me patch edu Emmanuel in the friend.
Emmanuel. Okay, boss about my boss into us.
Okay. Somebody that's it. Tell me say I do that's it. Yo, tell me say I don't know until Oba so now person kasana. Until person kasana.
What want to make her?
Yeah, tonka.
Na make her say do the ano na make her say. Na Mr. Meno ka say won to empreko nu ane ne ngo no. No correct because sa emo asem no ne ade no you need partner or the cash be support one. You always have to make sure say because emergency bet me yes. You know, where emergency na bana fan you know. Wala isu ahụ mobo na mobo kra going to partnership na emwana entumi enkonene pato na mpese meka. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any abusafo Mr. Manu abusafo baka Charles obia se enti ena de ye nhye danche ko ba bi
The boss me we dey me testimony na program we is here. Anybody better trainer or more inbox me says here. That tells you the power of social media. Send your cano. Yes, Duma. There ubi or no a doubter. Me better be man chance. Yes, programs are senior say ye wa hagina no. Say ye kase ya yegusu ya kase sisi ya na man force and me best. It ye tears is here story krano. Enipa me ensa na oma link up with me. I hope so na. It's working. Your classrooms, you have resource.
Wow.
That's it.
It'll be acid. It'll be acid. Okay. Okay.